Yay! We're live.
We're live.
We're live. Look at Petersen's beautiful hair.
Oh yeah, you know it.
You know.
It was crooked.
Got your
And we'll see if they. Huh?
You got your lip gloss on? I pushed my hair up a little bit more.
My lips are slippery, so I guess.
Slippery when wet. Yip.
Yip.
You know they've got the yip yips on Sesame Street in the morning, and I think of you every day because they go.
Really?
It's the number of the day. So however many yip yips come out is
no.
So today it was 10 yip yips. So it was like yip.
The number of the day is yip. There, we're done. 10. The number of the day.
1 comes out of the 2, and then
that is hilarious.
It's the number of the day.
Oh my Lord. Well, we'll see if anybody pops in.
And there's a red, there's a pink.
And a blue. It was only the 2.
Green, blue. Hey, Wendy.
Hey, Wendy. There was only the 2 when I was young, because I'm old.
The blue and the
You're
pink?
just as old as me, so.
Yeah.
You're as old as I am, so we're both old.
There was 4 colors, because there was 2 of each. So there must have been green,
there was
pink. Was there orange or yellow or red? Maybe no, not if
when we were little.
No, I mean today. Like today.
Oh, today.
2 of each color. So 2 pink, 2 blue, 2 green. Yeah. Orange maybe. Maybe it was orange. Yep.
No, when we were growing up, it was just pink and blue. Hence the pink and blue.
Yeah.
And I'm never going to be the pink guy. Just
I love hot pink.
Ugh.
I'm the total pink girl.
Well, my nail polish color in my nail polish, is hot pink. Michelle is hot pink. It is legit neon pink. Could that be any?
I love that on my toes in the summer.
Oh, no.
We were live there for a minute. I thought it was a recording.
Because we were going yip like we do every time. We do the same bit every time.
I don't know. It comes out.
Yeah, you know it. I know there's other people on, so we'll just kind of do our thing like we always do and see who pops in. Because that's just how it goes when you do a live in the middle of the day. We were supposed to be on last night, but StreamYard was on the fritz. So we just didn't go on. Everything was on the fritz yesterday.
Did it come back on? Like I know Katie.
You mean StreamYard?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have StreamYard.
Last night.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I didn't watch any sales. I just kind of crashed. Nope, I usually miss the beginning. No one else is on. I want to see. Oh, hey, Wendy.
Oh, well, we're here. Welcome. No, yesterday was like torture for me. I couldn't talk to you. I couldn't talk to me. I went instinctively to my phone to talk to Alex and Katie and Gabby and couldn't. I had to physically call people on phones. It was messed up. I had to call Katie after her Jell-O tasting.
Oh my God. That's what I watched last night. I watched that, but I didn't watch her making it.
The making of it was flipping hilarious.
But I watched her contemplating eating it and talking about it and all that.
And Nate and I were giving her such bad time. She's stalling.
Yeah.
Stalling much?
I felt
stalling.
I wanted to be there. And then, like, when you were texting me and I was at Walmart, I was like, what's going on? What do you mean Facebook is down? Like, I had no idea. I don't know.
And I just use it to communicate with all of my friends. So it's just a given for me.
I think I heard something on the news, but I was like, just okay.
And I don't even watch the news. I don't think I've turned my TV on I haven't turned my TV on in a month. Because I literally don't watch TV. I'll put a movie on.
Well, I can't imagine you have any time to watch anything else.
Well, when I'm not doing something for, keeping myself alive, I'm usually on YouTube or streaming something through Netflix or whatever. But yeah, and then someone in a chat said it got hacked, and then I actually watched the news last night, and Zuckerberg shut it off. I'm
What?
like,
Just
I don't know. Somebody said something nasty, but I was thinking about that today, and I'm like, well, that's really not the best thing, because think about all the people in the world that use that to stay in contact with their family when they're sick or when they're alone. So many people have become hey, Nady, so many people have become accustomed to using it to stay in communication with their families.
Yeah.
And it's so rude in a way of him to just, I don't want to say it's rude. I shouldn't say that. I should say it was inconsiderate of him to just all of a sudden say, I'm just going to take away all the communication of what everyone's been accustomed to for whatever.
Yeah.
Because think about all the troops, think about all the people that are in COVID lockdown, think about all you just took away the social interaction of so many people. It's nuts.
And there was something on the news today about someone testifying against Facebook. So I wonder if it had anything to do with that too, because they were.
I'm sure it was somebody said something really nasty. So yeah, whatever. Is what it is. It's back now.
For you. I'm happy for you, Wendy. That's wonderful. It'd be nice to see you. I didn't know that. I mean, I should have known that you sold, but where do you sell? On Instagram, or does Wendy have sales on YouTube?
I don't know. I've just seen Wendy I've only started seeing Wendy in maybe the last couple weeks. Yeah. So I'm not sure. I want to say she's in California, but I'm probably wrong. But that makes my brain think California.
Wendy's wacky inflatable
warehouse?
Yeah.
No, Wendy. I mean, it'd be really awesome if you started making them, because the things are fun on IG, not YouTube. Okay. Oh, Oregon. Sweet.
There's a wacky inflatable man Halloween costume at Walmart.
No.
Yes. It is so fun. I think that's the funniest thing ever.
Well, Walmart came out with all their onesies, so then I was, all about looking at them because I just thought they were so funny.
There was a there.
Well, there was a cow, a unicorn. There was a cow, a unicorn, a Pikachu. That I've learned now that the yellow guy is Pikachu, not Pokemon. Yeah, I'm a dork. I don't do those sort of things. So I thought the yellow guy was Pokemon. No, I've been schooled.
I only know because it says when I buy the shirt for my grandson, it'll say the name underneath. Yeah. Like Pikachu or Pokemon.
Oh, yeah. And then, they have all their onesies out, and I thought it was pretty funny. But $20, I'm like, if they were like 12, I would buy one. But no, I'm not. For a joke, I'm not buying one of those.
We have a store, though, that has like disposable clothing. I think it's called Urban Planet. Something cheap, like really cheaply done, but like one-time wearers, maybe two. But they have lots of onesies at Christmas time.
Well, and
hilarious.
When I was really into looking for a onesie, they only had them in kids sizes, like 4-year-olds. I could wear it on my thigh. And that was about it. I was like, no.
At Winners, they had the family pajama sets, like the onesies, but no head, like it would be like lumberjacks or
like. Oh, so like basically like a footy pajama thing, basically.
But like different, yeah. So they're coming out. They're starting to come out. They're hitting the shelves.
I just hate being hot. And I can't, every time a girl has to go to the bathroom, you have to take the whole damn thing off. Not exactly a comfortable thing.
I hardly even wear socks in the winter. I wear my flip-flops all the time.
In the house, yeah.
My Birkenstocks. And
you enjoy your toes, so you wear normal boots outside.
I can handle the heat, and they like
they get sweaty.
Confinement.
Yeah, I don't wear socks no.
Like
hey Cindy. And very infrequently do I wear like socks in the house.
I even like wearing slippers at the cabin when it's cold on the floor. I would rather just feel that
my sister's new house doesn't have a basement, which is highly unusual for Minnesota because the ground freezes here. Normally you have to have a basement, so your foundation doesn't quick crack. Life is good with words. And the first time I went over there, I didn't know this. And so I was walking through the house, and she was going to take me into the garage. And so I took my socks off and I stood on the linoleum, and I looked at her and I'm like, Nick? She's like, yeah. I said, why are my feet hot? She's like, the heat's in the floor. And I'm like, weird. It's like this new kick going around Minnesota right now is that you have these water pump heated floors. Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
so they must have a bit of a crawl space where everything's under there.
Nope.
Well, where's all the pump?
The water, the pump is above ground in her garage. It's crazy. And it's all these like pipes and a big water heater.
Oh, wow.
And the water pipes are in the floor and they're encased in the cement. I'm like, okay, but what if one cracks?
I'm thinking like,
I mean, we don't have earthquakes here.
Yeah.
Well, we had one a couple weeks ago, but we very infrequently have anything like California would have or whatever. So we don't have many things that would make them crack, but we do have frost, and we have these things called frost bubbles.
Cold.
We do have frost bubbles, and when the permafrost rises and it cracks open, I don't understand how it works, but I just know that I'm probably never going to buy a house that doesn't have a basement.
Yeah, I like our basement. It's a total extra. Hi, honey.
Oh, is she going to bed?
Are you going to sleep?
This is probably Charlotte, guys.
Yeah.
Hi, Charlotte.
The late night, they were out in the forest.
In the forest?
Looking for pixies.
Oh, you weren't looking for geese going honk, 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 honk.
They were out. Hi, Paula. I love your,
Paula.
Your Instagram page. That's awesome.
Sweet.
Hang on, I gotta mute you for a second while I tell Sasha something.
Oh, okay. So not me. She's muting herself.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't be putting a gag on Petersen. That wouldn't be good. I don't think it's possible really anyway. So tonight I don't know if we're going to do, I don't know if Kristina's going to sell anything. She's got some boxes that she has to unbox. And so some purchases that she's going to unbox. And I got some friend mail from Chapter 2 and from Miss Gabby Gabster over in the California area. She sent me a nice gift. So I have some of those things to show tonight. And then I brought along some of the things that I've unfortunately collected from the thrift store and purchased for myself. And then last week we looked at some of the jewelry that I've made toward the end. And I brought out a couple pieces if anyone wanted to see them. Keyword see them, not purchase them. Listen, not purchase them, see them. Because it's my collection that I've made. I haven't made jewelry in probably like 10 years or so. But I did do that quite a lot. In fact, I have a lot. I have a card catalog, an old library card catalog that's 45 drawers that's basically housing all of the beads and findings that I have. So I pulled out, how many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces that I've made. I was showing them to Kristina before we went live to see if she thought anyone would be interested in seeing them. And she thought, yeah. So, and hopefully I don't have a ring light like fancy people. Okay. No, I don't have a ring light. I have a lovely lamp that likes to reflect in my glasses. It's great times.
Lots of things reflect in those glasses.
Yeah, they do. Good times. So we'll go look at those if that, the time allows. And, and then I've been mentioning, I went ahead today and wrote out some of my family's holiday recipes, and my mom's scone recipe that's been published in the state of Minnesota. I think it was the 135th Minnesota cookbook that my mom got published in. And so Patrick was having a recipe box build that people could send in recipes for. So I went ahead and went through my recipe box and wrote down some of the recipes that I thought people would really enjoy and sent those in to him today. I mailed those off today. And but I've been mentioning my mom's peanut butter popcorn. And so I left that one out if anyone wanted me to read that slowly so they could write it down. I did keep that one out.
The peanut butter with
popcorn
with the colorful marshmallows and then drizzled over popcorn?
Nope. This looks like caramel corn. It's evil, and you shouldn't be left alone with it because you will eat it all. Yeah. So I brought that out, and yeah, I found some interesting candies today.
Uh-oh.
Well, I went to Walmart because I had to buy a cable for my printer. It's a wireless printer. I paid a lot of money for.
Did it work?
The cable did.
Okay.
So now I have a cable for my wireless printer that I have to connect to my computer.
Now just take it all back.
No. I'll keep it. It's fine. But I found these things are so weird. I haven't tried one yet. So it'll be like Katie, but I'm not eating Jell-O. I don't really care for candy corn, but I like Nerds. So I got these.
I like.
And they come in 3 flavors: strawberry with strawberry and grape candy corn inside. So it's crunchy on the outside with strawberry, and strawberry grape on the inside. And then there's strawberry lemon on the outside with blue raspberry and fruit punch on the inside. So that should be interesting. And then there's one that is orange on the outside, cherry watermelon on the inside, watermelon on the outside, cherry on the inside. These are getting worse by the day, by the second, actually.
Sounds good to me.
Raspberry with blue raspberry on the inside and fruit punch. Oh, grape with strawberry and grape on the inside. Now that one I could probably eat and not die. Hi, Julia. But
sorry I missed your sales.
I don't know. I'm just like not a big fan of candy corn. I really hope it's not candy corn like texture.
Wait, didn't you try it?
No, I said I haven't tried it yet. It's open. I just haven't tried it yet.
Well, get to it, lady.
Well, I have my little dish here.
Was that a dish?
It's one of my little pottery dishes from my neighbor.
Maybe it was to like spit it out if you didn't like it.
Oh God, no. I'm gonna swallow the stupid thing. I'm not gonna
spit it
out. It's candy. I mean, how bad can it be?
Pretty sure Katie didn't swallow that Jell-O.
Oh no, she spit it out in the napkin.
I couldn't swallow that Jell-O.
There's no way I would have been able to swallow that radish and that green pepper with cheese.
It looks good though. It did look good. I wonder if it needed to go back in the fridge for a while.
It needed more set time, but I don't know if the vinegar
diluted something.
I don't think the vinegar allowed it to set.
Hi, Randy.
It just looked nasty. Hey, Randy. It looked nasty.
In the garbage on Instagram, that was so funny.
Yeah, I saw that one. She's like say goodbye. All right, so I'm gonna try the one that. Should I try the one that sounds the grossest to me first? Get it out. Okay, I hate watermelon.
Oh, well, I
hate fake watermelon
fruit, but not the fake stuff.
I don't like fake banana, and I hate fake watermelon. So this one is watermelon with cherry watermelon on the inside.
You don't like those little banana candies that are soft?
No, the runts. No,
they're like you can get the strawberries or the bananas, and they're like a soft.
No, I don't know what they are. That sounds disgusting. No.
No,
I don't like fake banana anything. Like banana muffins that you buy in the gas station are like disgusting because they have fake banana in them.
Yeah, it's gross.
So this one is watermelon on the outside, cherry watermelon on the inside, and I'm praying this does not have the texture of candy corn on the inside.
Which is just a hard nerd.
Nope. It's candy corn textures.
I like candy corn.
I don't.
I mean, it's not like something I would binge on, but I'd have a couple.
Oh, you know what? Oh, wow. They're sour. It reminds me of
thrift store. What size? I think it's a size 6.
It reminds me, that doesn't taste anything like watermelon. It's so sour. Okay, well, I think my niece and my nephews are going to inherit this bag though, because I'm not going to eat these.
Do the strawberry one.
The strawberry one? The strawberry lemon or the strawberry? There's 2 different ones.
With the lemon.
The lemon one? Okay, I'm pretty sure it's this one. So strawberry lemon with blue raspberry and fruit punch. Fruit punch.
Who's
Okay.
Nick?
Oh, I really hate this texture.
Oh, hey, Nick. No.
Who's Nick?
Randy. Because Nick reminds me of 85.
Randy, what are you talking about?
Randy's trying to screw us up.
Yeah, whatever. Maybe someone deleted him already. Yeah. Ugh, that was horrible.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not a fan of candy corn.
Randy, did
I do this to myself? Okay. I'm going to try. Oh, I'm going for grape. Oh, crap. Oh, wait. I do have one in here.
Oh,
I thought I poured them all out. Okay. Grape nerds are my favorite kind.
Grape's good and everything.
Grape nerds are the best, though.
Grape bubblicious.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I don't even care about the texture.
You're just going to pick through them all now?
No. I'll still give them to my niece and my nephews.
Hey, Becky.
Hey, Becky.
How's
Stop
it
doing that.
going?
We can't keep talking at the same time because we did it like 1,000 times last week.
Thanks.
Oh,
You can text me the
they're
same
so sour.
time I text you.
Okay, the grape one is good.
You know what? I'm gonna go get my Halloween candies. Hang on a second.
All right. So I'm trying these nerd candy corn. Is what I'm doing if you're just getting here. I'm not just sitting here eating candy and going, ew, ick, gross. They're nerd candy corns that I got at Walmart today. This one is orange on the outside, cherry watermelon on the inside. Ugh. This just sounds horrific. It is horrific. I really want to spit this out. Really bad. The orange one is nasty. Oh. I really want another grape one. I don't have one poured out, so I'm not going to eat another grape one.
How do you like that box of craft dinner from Costco?
It was awesome. Nothing compares to my underwear box you sent me though.
You're getting this one.
I sent that box to Alex and Aaron though. So they got it in the end.
They did?
Okay, the orange one is nasty. Ugh. What color is my tongue? Orange right now. Blue raspberry. Did I already have a blue one? I don't remember. Oh no, I haven't done the red one yet. Strawberry with strawberry grape. The grape is the saving grace. This is the last one, I think. And I'm not eating anymore because my stomach is going to be like on revolt.
How about I try some?
Oh yeah, those are good. I ate those. Yeah, the grape one was the best.
Helen says she loves nasty.
Well, then you can eat all the orange ones out of that bag. Nasty.
Good night, Charlotte.
Night, baby.
She's going.
She's one of the cutest little kids I've ever seen in my life.
She wants me to break her out of her crib. Grandma.
Bad. She was doing that the other night when I talked to you.
I know.
She keeps hollering at her like, "Come get me!"
Likes to snuggle.
Come get me. So these are not. They're not our Smarties, guys. They're chocolate.
Yeah.
Ours are like little pills, little sugar pills, is what they look like.
Oh, ours are so good.
I'm opening my Junior Mints, but I won't show them yet. I'm just going to eat one because I need to get that orange out of my mouth. Yeah, see, they're just like M&Ms, but with a thicker shell.
They're so good.
Oh, Junior Mints are so good.
I do like Junior Mints. I like the chocolate ones too, the caramel.
Oh, the Milk Duds?
Nate says they get those Smarties there.
You get those, the chocolate ones? You weirdos. You know, the only bag I saw of the Smarties, our kind of Smarties, the sugar ones,
Mm-hmm.
was like 5 pounds. It was this ginormous bag. Because I thought about sending some up to you to mess with people.
I feel like those are the kind of Smarties they put in those vending machines where you stick a quarter in and you either get Smarties or barbecue peanuts or something else.
They look just like a Tylenol, like a round Tylenol, basically, but they're colored. They're nasty. But we used to use them as kids as like if you played like Clinic or whatever. Yes, I picked that word instead of the other word because you guys are all sick and twisted.
Why did you pick Clinic?
Because I can't say doctor or you'll take it to the whole other level. Y'all in the chat will be like, ooh.
That's me. You like doctor.
Yeah. After last week, Jesus criminy. Can't be taking it there. Anyway, you'd be like, oh, you have a headache? Here, take 2 of these and call me in the morning. We would. Well, I'm a nurse, for God's sake. I've been doing, yeah, we played Clinic. Ha ha ha, yeah, Nate. Oh, good Lord. So this is what I'm eating.
Junior mints.
I hate this light. Yeah, I know. I got to get a stupid light. Whatever.
Well, you guys have these?
They're very good. We have Kit Kats.
Okay.
We have many kinds. We have my favorite kind of Kit Kat they've had lately.
Yes.
Those I've heard are awesome. We don't have them. I was just going to say we have a Kit Kat right now that's mocha. I like that. And it would be similar. Yeah, basically.
No, not the same.
It wouldn't. It's similar, I said. No. Similar is not the same. Similar is a word.
Is it the word of the day? Do you have these?
Swedish berries. I think you sent those to Gabby. She was eating Swedish fish, she said.
Oh, no, I sent her.
Did you actually send her fish?
These ones.
Oh, those are weird. Are they lemon flavored?
Yeah, like lemon and lime.
Because our Swedish fish here in the States are red. They're cherry flavored.
Is Nate playing Clinic?
I don't know.
Let me see. Pretty sure they're all different colors.
Well, nobody's commented since Nate said playing Clinic.
Red, green, yellow. Red, green, yellow. Just what I need right before bed. A good old sugar fix. So, I think I have a problem.
Why? What's your problem?
Well, I bought something again that I don't know who I bought it from.
You bought something again that you don't know who you bought it from again.
Yeah, so I'm going to go on PayPal right now and see. Because I used the box to ship out my stuff. And when Rob opened it up, he didn't send me the stuff inside.
Oh.
So I'm going to figure out who I bought it from.
Well, while you're doing that, I will I'll show everybody what I got from Chapter 2. So Alex and Aaron down at Chapter 2 Vintage have been friends of mine for quite some time. And I help them out, if you don't know. I call for them Thursday nights now and Sundays. And they like to pick on me. I like to pick on them. And I've become a really good friend of the family. And so they started calling me Petersen Shark because Aaron would sing the Baby Shark song. And I would sing, what was the song? Oh, I would sing Bored in the House. Because Alex would sing Bored in the House when I was down there to get on Aaron's nerves, and he would sing Baby Shark. And so then it kind of became a thing when I was down there, and then we just kept it up, and then it became I was Baby Shark, and then it turned into Petersen Shark. And so then I would type Bored in the House, and I'm in the house bored in the house, I'm in the house. Yeah, that song. Yeah. And then so it's kind of become a thing. So I've just become Petersen Shark over the months and whatever. And so and I throw buses at him, and then the little worms that I throw at him during the sales, if you ever come to the sales and see the emojis, are because they had all these caterpillars when they moved to this house they're in that live in this giant tree outside that just rain. They literally rain down out of this tree from who knows what. And So I got this friend mail from them the other day, and inside the friend mail was a Petersen shark. And I've decided that it's going to murder my tiny little, backwards, my tiny little pig salt and pepper shaker. So I have these little Japan-made salt and pepper shakers that are little painted pigs with psychedelic dots on them. He's very perturbed that he has to wait. Now I'm very tiny. How's that working for you?
I'm trying.
Still very tiny.
I'm getting you big. Hang on. Oh, I drag. I'm like switching through all the buttons, but that's not working. There we go.
So wait, now I gotta figure. I'm on the opposite side now. So then I have these little very angry looking pigs that I got at a thrift store here in town. And why we have these little pigs, I have no idea. Because they needed to come home. So anyway, this little pig doesn't go to market, but he gets eaten by the Petersen shark. He jumps onto the computer too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cozy. What this thing is it's a pop cozy that you put your cup in.
Your beer
that
can.
They got at an antique mall that some lady crocheted. It's got a little fin. It's got little eyes painted on, and it's got little teeth. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? And so I have like paper stuffed in there so he stays open. But he sits on my shelf because I don't drink cans of pop or anything. And all my cups are these giant Turvis things. And so I decided I'm not going to use them in the clear, like the, what's the word? The usual sense. So now he's set up his art and he eats these little pigs. I have 2 of these little pigs.
Little pig, little pig.
He eats the little pigs. So
Nate
this is Petersen. This is Petersen shark. What did Nate say? You need one of them for your beer? Do you want a shark? They probably will go back. I can ask him to pick you one up. Is he cute though?
Very.
I got him in that package. And then I've been wanting to get into doing watercolor. I have literally way too many things to do watercolor, and I've never opened one of them. Like, seriously. I have, it was going to be my art therapy after I had my concussion. And then my right shoulder got screwed up, and I didn't have my right hand, which I need in order to paint. So then that got set off track, and then all that happened. So I'm going to be getting back into that now that my shoulder's better, sort of. And so Alex sent me a couple things to organize my brushes and or other stuff that I use. And she knows I love pottery, and she knows I love blue and green and 70s. And so she sent me this little guy.
Ooh.
And it's, where's my hand?
What are those swirly things? It's like the @ symbol for your Gmail, but no, what
it's like I told her, I said, it almost reminds me of like a Greek
symbol
key, but it's not Greek key. And this one is marked on the bottom it's either Japco-ware or Topco-ware. It's like worn off, so you can't really see it. But I just thought it was pretty. So she got me that one. And it'll just hold my brushes or whatever. And I am not ambidextrous, but I do shoot basketball lefty. I shoot my gun lefty. Well, I don't shoot anymore because I've had both biceps redone. And then I can shoot, or I can play tennis left-handed, but I don't. Okay. And then this one is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Well, not all my life, but I love pottery. And I love drip glaze. And Alex knows this.
Ooh.
Isn't that pretty?
They match. Is it the same company?
No. And she found them on different days.
That's so weird.
And they just scream Petersen to her. So she got those for me. And this one, they're little planters, but I'll use them to hold brushes and whatever. So yeah, so I got those from them. And then, I got a shark magnet for the fridge too, but it's way over there. So I'll just I'll grab that another day.
Do you like charcuterie boards?
I can't eat cheese.
Ugh.
I mean, and I don't eat nuts anymore either. So I could eat a bunch of salami. Yeah. And I don't eat and gluten-free crackers are nasty. So I don't typically, I like the look of charcuterie boards when they're made. I can eat a lot of fruit.
You see on the news the other day, they made the longest one for the Guinness Book of World Records.
How long was it?
I can't remember, but.
Oh.
Good.
I did not. I don't watch the news, so I don't typically go to Google News or anything like that.
Boom dish. Okay, this is what I bought.
Moon and Star.
But I have one.
You do not. Did you know you had one when you bought it from Lori?
Yeah, but I thought, well, this would be a great Christmas gift for my daughter because she really likes mine. But now I can't remember who it was, but I do remember.
Did you get it from 19 something?
No. Wendy says we go to the same sales. Maybe she'll remember.
Was it Insta? Did you get it off Insta?
Nope.
No.
But it came with one of these. So now the people will know.
Oh, who does the tickets? I know, but I can't think of it. Oh, Gina.
Yeah, it came from Gina.
Yeah.
So, Christmas gift.
You couldn't remember that until you hadn't opened it yet or what?
No, I hadn't opened it. I've got 4 packages to open. I mean, okay. I have a problem because.
So I got another candy that I haven't tried yet.
Coming from.
Come on, Nate, help me out. Gina.
Gina.
So Werther's came out with some flavors this year, and I like the soft ones because I shouldn't be chewing hard stuff. So this one's their pumpkin one. Was it a pumpkin or cinnamon?
Well, I like cinnamon. I eat cinnamon hearts all the time.
This would be like diet caramel.
I've never bought anything from Lucid. Not that she has great stuff, but she's always on In the Morning with Teresa, and I'm usually watching Sesame Street or Blue's Clues.
These are okay. I wouldn't buy them again.
No? Too many of them? I like the ones that have
I'm used to my grandfather's caramel. I don't know if I like the pumpkin with caramel. You could mix it in a hot chocolate, you could mix it in your coffee and make yourself a caramel pumpkin coffee. Look at me using my head. I don't drink coffee though, so. Skunky junk.
Skunky junk.
Skunky junk.
Duncan is drunk. Oh man, he had a sale tonight, didn't he?
He's on with Joni.
I'm losing it.
You're losing it.
I am. I'm losing it.
So a while back, sometime in August, I think, I
was on with Denaids and Black Dog and Claudia were on.
I decided I needed a pick-me-up, and Nate and I are always joking. Oh, you're going to show. Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Nate and I are always joking that he has an emergency duck in the freezer, so it's become a thing. And I needed to get a duck. I just wanted a duck because I don't have a duck. I have a bunny. I have a squirrel. I have more than one squirrel. I have birds. I have a donkey. I need a damn duck. So I decided to get some little Viking ducks. And then my favorite color is green. So then I got 2. They came as a set. And these are the old, they're from the 1940s. Gabby and I looked them up. So these are Viking, but they're the old style foot, where they're not the bubble foot. They're more of the angled foot.
That's nice.
But they stand together like little friends. This one stands that. So he's eating. And this little guy stands up. But they're really pretty olive green. They're not a Kelly green. They're like an olivey green. But I thought it was cool to kind of show the difference in their feet, the shape of their foot. Because the ones that Viking makes now are almost like they're round and they're almost like a bubble that pops up like a dome. I'd call it more of a dome foot that they have now.
I bought some Fostoria squirrels from Pink Elephant Parlor.
Yeah.
And they're darker green than that, but we could like give each other you could give me a duck, I could give you a squirrel.
They stay together. Even Nady didn't get one.
They don't mate for life. Okay, cat and geese mate for life. I don't
Once I saw them together, I was like, nope, they can't be separated. Nope. Nady didn't even get one. Nope.
Maybe I'll give Nate one of my squirrels then.
You go right ahead. Have fun giving him a squirrel. Can't ship it there now. Well, you could because you're Canadian.
Because I'm a Commonwealth country.
Yeah, you can. I can't.
Okay, so this is from Skunky Junk.
Skunky Junk.
Skunky Junk. And he gave me a beautiful card. And he had given me a ring. Petersen.
No, I'm not scared of spiders. Go ahead.
But I was at his sale.
I grew up a tomboy. I'm not really scared of much of anything. Except scary movies like Freddy Krueger. I don't do that.
Oh, Freddy Krueger movies. My brother used to make us walk around the neighborhood after watching one.
Oh, Nettie asked me if I can't have any kind of nuts.
That's right, Nate. You know who loves you. This girl.
We've talked about this today, Nate. Why I couldn't separate them because they were friends and they needed to stay together.
Well, we're friends.
Don't throw me under the bus there, bucko.
Oh, and it's got another little sticker.
Just funny. No, Nettie, I have a what we kind of. Hey, Buck. We've kind of deduced that I have an autoimmune issue with my gut, so I don't do nuts anymore for the allergen reason. I'm not allergic. They just don't like me. So I love them. I don't eat them.
Sean's story.
Oh, you're just going to leave that up there and rub it in my face for a while or what?
Yeah, maybe I will.
Maybe you will? Okay.
I have control.
All right. Knock yourself out.
He's
on my side. So I'll just stand right over here.
Glass blown pumpkin.
I'll just stand over here with my head right next to him. There. Holy shit. You go right ahead.
So he has a story behind this on his
That's pretty.
On his sale, but I'll have to get it from him.
Hi, Mary.
But it's beautiful. It's a pumpkin.
Hi, Katie.
Hey, Katie. Which the other Katie? Hi, Mary, Nettie.
Oh, do you see what Nate wrote? The male fox will remain single if his mate dies. A female will immediately look for another male. Just saying.
No kidding. Were you there, Becky, when he was talking about this pumpkin? Maybe Book was. Book, you go to
well, it's obviously handmade.
Yeah.
So
Book goes to Skunky Junk sale though, but he had
you could light that thing up.
Oh.
It's got a hole in the bottom.
I'm definitely going to go back and listen to the story again. But it's so pretty.
It is pretty. I love it. It's pretty. I love the lines in the orange glass.
Where shall I put it?
Hey, Deanne.
I guess I could get rid of my brother.
You're gonna get rid of your brother.
I think so.
Okay.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Move my Cabbage Patch Girl around.
Becky's like giving you the thumbs up and high-fiving you for switching the screen, by the way.
Stuck on it, Petersen.
Yeah, I'm over here just living up the corner of, Oh, I'm getting smaller. Pretty soon I'm going to be shoved off the edge of the cliff. Oh, wait. I'll just be over here, guys. Don't mind me. Oh, the other thing, Kristina, I was talking to you about this. I don't know if it was you or Katie. Nady's got one of these. But if you guys open a lot of gifts or boxes or those godforsaken plastic clam cap packages, the ones that are like sealed or whatever,
Yep.
you need to buy one of these.
Where do you get them?
Amazon. It's called Slice.
I still don't even have one of those.
It's magnetic, so you can like slap it to your refrigerator.
Oh, cool.
And you see that little piece of white right there?
Yeah.
That's a little tiny, tiny, tiny ceramic blade.
You and your knives. Is Deanna here?
Deanna? No.
Oh, I guess I could.
Deanna is, but Deanna Church isn't here. But this will cut through a CD case. That's how sharp it is.
Oh, wow.
So you have to be very careful, but you can.
I mean, the ones that go in the letters that you slide along the.
No, this thing is like wicked sharp.
It's called Slice.
Slice. Yep. Just like the word. And it was $10. Best invention ever.
Why don't we think of stuff like this? We could be rich.
I don't know, but I used it today to get the stupid cord for my wireless printer out of its thing. And so I was like, I'm going to leave that over there and tell people about this stupid thing.
Look, book. He had another tonight on Joni's channel.
Yeah.
Oh, Skunky.
Talking about Sean.
Oh, he had another pumpkin?
Oh, he did.
Oh.
You'll live. You have one of the fancy pumpkins.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about living. It's about
yeah, it is. If you don't live, then you're dead. Those are the options. Trust me, I'm in medicine. That's how it works. You're either alive or dead.
No, the only thing I've bought or purchased from 19-something was that red fairy lamp. But man, do they have good stuff, and I'm so...
I know, they have good stuff. Oh my gosh, the other day, what were they dressed up like? Lori and Jackie came on. It's from Joni!
Yeah, but I bought a brooch, and look at this box.
Oh, she sent you something. Did you win something? Did you win a giveaway or something?
Look, I could have bought something, and I don't know. This is the problem.
Check your email for something from Julia after this.
Me?
Yeah, she said she sent you
an reply. Oh, about the stuff? Yeah, just send it. I was gonna put the ghost up for Halloween.
A ghost? What do you mean?
I bought this little from Julia. I bought a pumpkin, and I bought one of those. You put them like you hang them outside, and they blow like a wind. Like the wind catches them, and they blow, and it's a ghost.
You hang them from a tree?
Yeah, you could.
Or just off the house?
Just off the house on a hook.
Okay. Well, while you're digging that open, I'm going to show something I bought from Sam a while back. Matey, I don't know if you were there at this sale, but I got this little slag glass. I think it's just a toothpick holder.
Look at that card.
That's beautiful.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I just think this thing's pretty. Look at all the little details on this thing. Not to mention the beautiful flame colors. I just love this thing. Look at that. It's on fire.
This girl is on
fire. I just love slag glass now. I'm addicted to buying the dumb stuff. Kind of sad. Well, you know what they say? You get friends, and then your friends have collections, and then you start collecting what your friends are collecting.
Okay, this is like I'm thinking. What I need to do is have like a buyer's remorse sale.
Well, you already had that with the horses. Debbie bought them.
That was just one thing.
Okay. I don't have buyer's remorse.
Okay, well, when I first started into this, whatever I liked and I saw and I thought was a good price, I would buy it. And then as you start going along, you realize, well, I can't have all of this stuff, so I should just like really concentrate on one or two things and like make a go of it from there. So now you have all this stuff that you've purchased that's beautiful, but maybe it's not like a collection you can continue on.
No, Nate. Nate asked if that slide glass should be in the box that's coming over there, and I said no. Mm-mm. The box was full of Reese's Take Fives. What?
Hello, Kristina. This reamer has been sent to your way by Martha. I
We got
forgot.
a gift.
It was from Jane-a-thon. It was from the Jane-a-thon.
Oh, does it glow?
Yes,
it looks like it would. It looks pale yellow.
So this isn't a brooch at all, unless it's like gonna go there.
No, you could tag it up there with some string, but no.
Well, I was bidding on this because I
thought, pretty.
Look how big it is. That's what she said.
It's very big.
And it does. It glows.
Oh my goodness.
Glows for days.
Look at that thing. With all the lights on even.
It's probably my first piece of uranium. Well, no, I have one other piece, but
that's cool.
So I'm going to take this to the cabin.
My flower frog is on its way.
Wow, you're a lucky lady.
Yep, I paid for it today, or I paid the invoice for my birds from Saturday, and Miss Pam put the flower frog in there. Nate,
it's huge.
Yippee!
Would this be for like grapefruit or I guess anything?
Yeah, it's probably a grapefruit. But yeah, it looks like Vaseline.
Yeah, this is what Joni donated. Well, one of the things, Joni had a beautiful paperweight too. But Joni donated this. Hi, Jose. It's Vaseline glass.
Mm-hmm. So it's the yellow.
To the Jane-a-thon. And I was bidding, and then I stopped bidding, and Martha was bidding, and then she outbid me. So
dang, Martha. But then she was sweet enough to give it to you.
And then it says, from your friend Martha. Martha. Well, that's just beautiful. That's beautiful. So that's not a brooch. Anyway, so yeah, so what were we talking about? Buyer's remorse? I got two more. Okay, hold on. You go next.
Well, I was dying, but okay. Don't ever inhale a junior mint. It's a bad idea, just so you know. Oh, you know how Katie was talking about rewiring lamps? So
hopefully
I had, huh?
I didn't flash you, did I?
I didn't look. I was leaning over that way. So maybe lucky them, I guess.
Or not.
So my grandmother, my dad's mom, had this lamp next to one of the kids' beds forever, as long as I can remember, actually. And when we closed up the house, nobody wanted it. And I was like, well, I'm not letting them just chuck it in the grove, because that's where everything was going to go. Is just going to go into the big burn hole. And it's got like embossed flowers on it.
Oh.
And it's got this bottom to it, but I have no idea who the maker was or anything. And it had an old like cloth covered cord to it I just chopped off. And I can't find this base anywhere. So I'm going to have to use this base again. So I bought a new cord for it and stuff that I'm going to have to figure out how to get it apart and rewire it. And then I needed to find a lampshade. So I found this. I'm going to do something with it because I'm not Victorian-y. So I'm going to rip off the fancy schmancy lace.
You can see all the lampshades we have at the thrift store here.
Yeah, well, they have to be really little. That's the thing. I mean, this thing is like tiny.
Maybe I can find you one.
This is tiny.
Mm-hmm.
It's very tiny. Because when you go to like Walmart or Target, this lamp is like the size of a grapefruit. It's very little. You can't find these tiny little lampshades anywhere.
Where'd you find that?
At the Christian store in town. So for $3.99, I picked this up, and I figured I could do. I gotta roll that away so it doesn't clink into the fuss area. So I can do something. I'm just gonna take this really off and do something. I might paint it a different color
That'd be cool.
because you can paint fabric now. And then do something different where I might buy some different trim. I only paid $3.99 for it, and I figure if I pay $10 for the lamp shade, I figure I can do something with it. And then it just is one of those lampshades that clips on.
Yeah.
So
I always hate
that's
that
a project for the future.
when you buy a lamp shade, and you get it, and you're like, crap, this is the one that has to, either it goes onto the light bulb, or you have to take the light bulb off and then it sits and then it screws in. I hate that.
Yeah, I didn't really want to deal with a harp because I couldn't switch the base because it screws on to the glass. So I couldn't really figure that, I couldn't mess with that. And then
Martha,
I put my iPad on the floor. Yeah, so I had to do all that digging around. But that's for a day where I'm like really awake to rewire my first rewiring project.
now I think I got a brooch.
Oh, now you think you got a brooch?
From Joni. Career minded, isn't that?
Is it a smaller box?
It's just this.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a brooch. You're going to have to do a whole entire show when you get the box from me.
Okay.
Well, this is how I deal with international shipping. When I ship outside the country,
yeah, because I often have
you
to
watched it in replay?
I have to sometimes. I can't catch up. Look
That's
at those
awesome.
cards. Aren't those groovy?
They are groovy.
Those are so awesome. Yeah, I have to watch a lot of things.
All right, Needy. Have a good dinner.
Good night, Nate.
We'll
Thanks
talk
for
to you
stopping
later.
by. Why are we changing our language? Why are we just changing our language? I was like, good night, mate. It's not.
Oh,
he's not Australian.
You decided to go Australian on him?
Yeah.
So anyway, but when I deal with international shipping, I make it count. I mean, if I have 10 pounds, I'm going 10 pounds.
But the thing
if it's not going to make a difference between 5 pounds and 10 pounds, you're getting 10 pounds of crap. If I'm still going to pay this much in shipping, you're getting 10 pounds of stuff. Oh, that's pretty. Like a little blue columbine. That's pretty. Is it leather or metal? Is it hard or soft? Because it looks like metal almost, or it looks like leather almost.
I don't know what that's made out of.
Let me see the back. I'm going to guess metal. From the front, though, it almost looks like stiffened leather. It's cool. I like it.
Here, let me see if it goes in there.
Yeah, for like if I ship to Nate, it's $100 no matter if I send him 5 pounds or 10.
The thing is with these stems, they don't go into the flower frogs right. Oh, I can bend it. Ooh. Now it looks like a saggy flower. Can I bend it backwards? Ooh. Careful, Kristina. Ooh.
Yeah, don't be breaking your brooch. You just got it. I got to move my computer. It's driving me crazy here.
Oh, that's so cute. That's cute.
Well, let's see. You're like, oh, it's cute. It's on camera.
Oh, sorry. What happened with this other stuff around now? There's Katie.
Yeah.
She stays in there. That's her home.
Oh, I love that. Primary colors together. Oh, so good. The other thing you could do was put, I'm trying to think what you could put on the end. I'm trying to think what you could put on the base to make it stick down there.
Okay, I'm going to try this elastic. Will that work?
Yeah, that might work.
This is called the Red Green Show now.
Heck yeah. You could use duct tape, make it even better.
Ooh, I think I have some duct tape.
No, use that. Duct tape's going to take the paint off the enamel. No duct tape. You'd be better off using...
Kind of. It kind of sits now.
Well, you can work on it a little better after you're not on a live stream, you goon. That looks cool.
Now the red one's falling. Now it needs an elastic.
Oh, for God's sake.
For heaven's sakes.
Nettie broke a flower doing that.
Oh, yikes. I don't want to do that.
Or Precious Lavender, Joanne's asking, was your slag glass very smooth?
Hey, Joanne, how's it going?
Do you see that, Joanne? It's got texture to it. I mean, I have a lot of slag glass now, thanks to Nate. We can throw him under the bus now because he left. Ha 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 ha. Well, let me grab this other piece. I'll show you.
No, it's not perfect, but it's perfect to me.
Perfect to you. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab my other one in just a minute.
I'm the one that has to look at it. There. That makes me happy. Ooh, Joni's got some fancy. I better kick it up a notch.
Yeah. Jeez. Kind of show where you running, lady.
I don't know. I thought it was okay, but jeepers creepers.
Okay. So it's kind of silly. I say I have a lot, and then I'm like, oh yeah, but I sent that to Nate. Oh crap, sent that to Nate. Oh, crap. Okay. Well,
stop sending them stuff.
Well, like I said, you make your international shipping count.
Yeah.
So I have this little dish. This is another ashtray. And it's got texture on the bottom. It's like, hey, Julie.
Hey, Julie. Wait, where was Julie? Wasn't she having a sale with someone?
Day trip? She's doing a thing with Debbie on Thursday.
Knock, knock. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And this one was made in the U.S. of A. A. No, yeah. Get it right. And then that one I don't know the maker of. I haven't looked that up. This is Kanawha glass. And that's like a real pale baby blue. And this one is really, it's divoted, but it's smooth. It's a little tiny pitcher. And this one comes with I have two of these. And this one is, it's got an eagle over the top of a A. Is that Anchor Hawking? An eagle over an A? I think so. No, that's not right.
Yeah.
And it's like a burgundy red, almost like a ox blood red.
It's like, is that like a toothpick holder?
It's an ashtray. This is actually the cigarette holder, and the ashtray, it would fit like this, and the ashtray would be on the bottom. I don't have the actual ashtray. And this would hold your cigarettes. So you'd put the ashtray down and then hold your cigarettes that you would roll in here. I have two of them, and they came as a set, but I only have the cigarette holders. And I think what Joanne is asking is that I think it's acro agate is a different kind of slag glass that is all smooth. It doesn't have texture to it. And I don't have any acro agate. I have some on my eBay that I'm like saving to watch to see what it does.
You have eBay?
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, you're not selling on eBay.
No, I'm just saving them to see what they do because I kind of want to know what the prices go for.
Yeah.
Because I haven't bought acro agate before. So, and I like the little flower pots that are like graduated. And then there was a set of ducks by Boyd that were
Hi Aaron. How's it going?
Hi Aaron. That were
like Boyd bears?
Boyd ducks. Like Boyd glass ducks. And it was a mama duck and like 4 little tiny ducks after her. That was really cute. Your slag from Pamela is not shiny but smooth. All of mine kind of have a shine to them. I wouldn't say that they're like sparkly shiny, but yeah. Even I have a piece in the bathroom that holds my mouth guard now. I have the fanciest mouth guard holder on the earth.
She does. It's gorgeous.
It's a beautiful piece of what did I finally decide it was? I can't remember. I think I saved it on my iPad. I think it's a Swedish think it's Swedish. If it's not Swedish, it's I'm gonna look because I saved it to something. Oh, here it is. I'll see if I can. Oh, it's Czech. That's what it is.
This is so funny. I found this at the thrift store. It's knitting. It's a knitting calendar from 2008.
This is a terrible picture, but this is the piece I have in the bathroom.
It's gorgeous. That's the lid.
That's the lid. It's
Looks
almost like a
flower.
A chrysanthemum. What do they call it? They call it a rare floral daisy. I would not call it a daisy. Daisies don't have centers like that. But it's Kurt. Oh, good grief. Schlag. I can't say it. SCHLEVOGT. So Kurt, CURT. Last name is SCHLEVOGT. So it's a Czech blue floral like trinket dish. And I was looking at it at the thrift store, the antique store for months. And I just couldn't leave it there the one day. And I asked her if they could work with me on the price. And
hey, Patrick.
She said, hey, Patrick. She said, well, we could go down 10%. And I'm like, well, I asked and I got some off. So yippee for me. And I had to get it. And I'm like, well, now it holds my mouth guard so I don't die of, TMJ, I guess, again. So now that's in there, and I'm not bringing it out here because
it's all slimy and gross.
It is not slimy. You brush your mouth guard. It's not slimy, you guys. I'm a clean person.
Patrick, what are you up to?
Patrick, I just mailed you some recipes.
Oh, yeah. Let's do your popcorn.
Oh,
I got another box.
All right. Well, I'm not going to eat another Junior Mint for that chew. All right. If anybody wants to get a pen.
Oh, it's from Trisha.
Oh, get a pen and paper. I have my mom's. It's kind of like caramel corn on crack. It's called peanut butter popcorn. And it is one of my favorite things that my mom would make for like card club, holiday parties, whatever. It is the best thing. He's on the road again.
He's on the road.
Just can't wait to get out on the road again. Something, 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 something. Never. Just can't wait to get out on the road again. That's all I know to that song. So I will stop singing now. Anyway.
What's the dog's name?
What?
Where he goes all over the place.
Smokey and the Bandit?
No, it's like a husky dog. And he goes.
A husky dog? Don't know what you're talking about.
He goes on the, like, he just is a wanderer.
I have no idea. Is it on what is it on? Context.
He had a half-hour show. And
no idea.
I think it started with like a semi-truck, and there was a dog.
There was a semi-truck and a dog.
And the dog would go places, and then he'd like solve a crime or help someone out every show.
Lassie? What? I mean,
no, it was.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The hobo? The littlest hobo.
Nope.
No
idea.
This
was when I was alive? No, I don't have any idea.
Is it Canadian?
Little House on the Prairie, Grizzly Adams.
No.
Hey, Jenny. Yeah, exactly, Patrick. I have no idea. You're our age. What is she talking about?
Some peanuts.
Yeah, Try and get them down here. I'm 8 hours away. Come on. Try and get them down here. Dare ya.
I'm sure it's a little hobo.
Maybe it's a Canadian thing because it sure as heck didn't make it down here to Minnesota.
It's on after the beachcomber.
I don't know what the beachcombers is.
What? It's like, oh my gosh.
Don't know.
You're sheltered.
No, I just lived in the United States. I'm not Canadian.
Jose knows what I mean.
Yeah, Jose's up there. Y'all are up there.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah.
Patrick, don't drive. That's a good one.
All right, so I'm going to read this lovely recipe. So this is for my mom's peanut butter popcorn. See, it even says mom right there.
Can you email it to me or just put it on your Instagram page?
Can I put it on my Instagram page? Well, I could, but I can read at the same time. You're opening stuff anyway.
Well, I'm trying to get to the part where it's not going to take so long.
It's like 4 seconds. So it's 12 cups of popcorn.
12 cups.
12 cups of popcorn. It's very exciting. Pop it. Don't use microwave popcorn because this is an old recipe and we didn't do that then because we didn't have a microwave. And then in a saucepan, you do 1 cup of sugar, half a cup of white corn syrup. Not the dark stuff, the white stuff.
If he sells crime, he should be able to drive.
Yeah, exactly, Patrick. And a half a cup of honey. So a cup of sugar, a half a cup of white corn syrup, and a half a cup of honey go in a saucepan, and you bring it to a boil. This is the easiest recipe on the earth. You boil it for 2 minutes and stir constantly. Once it's done that for 2 minutes, you take it off the heat and add a cup of peanut butter and a teaspoon of vanilla. So remove it from the heat, add a cup of peanut butter, creamy peanut butter, not the chunky crap, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Stir it up till it's all melted in, and then you pour it over the popcorn, and it's easier if you use it in like a turkey roaster. Because you got 12 cups of popcorn. Stir it all up in there until it's coated somewhat, and then spread it out on wax paper. Let it cool and then break it apart. And if you can manage to get it off the counter and into another bowl to serve it, yay for you. If you can't, then you just eat it while you break it apart, and then you're my family.
Do you guys have popcorn twists?
Popcorn what?
Twists. They look like little French fries. They're called popcorn twists.
They'd be like popcorn. I would assume it's similar to is it like a puffy Cheeto, but they're yellow. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're just salty. They're not.
Yeah, I can't remember what they call them here, but I don't. Yeah.
On the back of that, right, because it's Old Dutch, and Old Dutch is Canada.
Yep, and you can. Yeah, we have the same thing here. I just don't know what they're called because we don't usually get them.
On the back of the bag, that's sort of similar to that, where you can get the same thing and then top it all. Currently eating Skinny Pop.
Well, then take your Skinny Pop. I mean, it's got a lot more salt on it, probably. But Skinny Pop popcorn would probably be okay to use if you felt the need to make microwave popcorn. You just need 12 cups of it.
Do you guys have that Boom Chicka popcorn?
I've seen it on the shelf, yeah. But we make popcorn in our family with a pan. Yeah. And oil, and you make it on the stove.
Oh.
Well, we have an air popper, but my mom prefers to make real popcorn.
For like $2.
Yeah. I bought microwave popcorn today. I caved.
See? You don't make
No, my mom is a purist. You make popcorn at my mother's house. And it's good. And we eat it for meals. Like we each get, when I was growing up, if my mom and dad were like tired and we thought it was great. We would get our own bowl, like big bowl of popcorn. And my mom would put real butter on it and a little bit, and salt. And we'd each get a pop because that was the only time we ever really had pop. Yeah. And we would sit in front of the TV and we'd all eat, big bowls. And we were kids, so it was big bowls to us, and that's what we'd have for dinner. It wasn't often, but every once in a while when my dad had been gone all day, long day, and my mom was just like, 3 kids, I wanted to shoot, all of them. And then we'd have popcorn for dinner. But it was like when we'd always have Orville Redenbacher. That was all the shiz back then.
I think that's all. Is that all they ever sold back then?
No, there was cheap popcorn, but my mom was all about the total good popcorn. And the popcorn pan that she's got, it's still the same one, by the way.
We have the dome thing.
No. This is a pan.
You plugged it in.
It was keyword and sentence, olive green. It has now been totally blackened from use with real oil inside. It's seasoned, let's just say.
Yeah, we had one. It was like an electric frying pan. So you plugged it in to the wall, and it was the base. There was a little circle. You poured your oil, then you poured your kernels in, and you put the lid on top. And at the very top, there was like these slits where you could stick your butter, and it would melt from
Stir crazy.
Of the what?
Did it have the little thing on the bottom that would rotate all the kernels around?
No, I mean that's.
How did the kernels get moved around?
They didn't. They just started popping and pop.
Oh, pop. No, we had this pan, and then we used it so much that the knob fell off, and then it was just a hole. So then we had to put a pot holder on top to keep it from spitting oil everywhere. But then you had to start using a spoon to pop it up. Oh, there was a system. You'd put it on the stove and let the oil heat up, and then you'd pop the lid up and put one kernel in, and then put the cover back on, and then you'd wait to hear it pop the one kernel, and then you'd lift the lid off again and put the rest of the kernel. Oh yeah, we had to learn how to do this. Put the rest of the kernels in, put the cover back on, and then you had to shake it. And my mom could get that thing, I bet, almost 1.5 feet off, like the lid, because Orville Redenbacher, that was like a thing. That was a marketing ploy by them, that you could pop the lid off a pot, up, straight up, off the pot. And my mom could get that thing like a good 1.5 feet off the top of this pot. And she'd let it go up like that. I remember watching her as a kid, just being in awe of it. And then she'd hold it down just tight enough to where they wouldn't fall out. So it was like it was like kind of like, that foam that gets bigger, and she'd hold it like that. And then she'd pick it up off the stove and she'd tip it and then drop it into the pot or into the bowl.
You should tell your mom this story.
Because she knows this story.
Do you tell her often? Because it's a pretty good one.
It's a good story. She knows that we all loved watching her make popcorn as a kid.
I can't wait to come visit you so she can make me the popcorn.
All right.
Can she still do it?
Well, or she doesn't buy Orville Redenbacher anymore.
What?
Now we have to buy the popcorn that doesn't have any holes.
Oh yeah, I like that though.
Yeah, but we have to buy it at Runnings because they have the better stuff. So now I have to go get it at Runnings to get it for her. And then her friend up north doesn't have a Runnings, so then we have to buy it when she goes up north. There's a process.
Spoiled now.
It's a popcorn process. Popcorn is a fundamental food in our family, just like peanut brittle. Oh, Patrick, I sent you the peanut brittle recipe too.
I'd like to tell you that one time I won a humongous popcorn maker that they would have at like a hockey rink or a school or whatever.
What are you going to do? Serve the entire neighborhood?
I won it at a social, and I took it to the lake one summer, and I swear to God, everyone came over for popcorn that whole summer because I was like just so happy that I won this popcorn maker. I would just start the popcorn maker up, and all of a sudden boats would start showing up because they wanted their popcorn. It was hilarious.
Oh my God.
It was the summer of popcorn. I still have it. I just don't use it anymore.
Oh, you're kidding. That's funny.
I should sell it. Actually, I should just give it away to a school or something.
Nursing home.
Well, then what, are you going to kill them all? Because they're going to choke on it.
No. I was just going to tell you.
Littlest hobo.
No, that wasn't a thing here.
What was it?
It wasn't a thing here in the States.
What?
Sorry.
Oh.
The littlest hobo.
Well, you missed out, Petersen, because you need to go.
I'll admit it, but that just proves to Nathaniel that I'm not Canadian. He's not here, but I'm just putting it on the replay.
Well, you didn't see the beachcombers.
No, that's not a thing here either.
What about north of 60?
What?
North of 60?
Nope, that's not a thing here either.
Corner gas?
Nope.
Holy smokes.
So anyway, what was I going to say?
That's because you're around. You got to take a break from YouTube.
I'm Minnesotan. That's why.
You're 8 hours away.
Exactly, but I'm still Minnesota. Not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not A. It's yeah. And I say pop, and Patrick was very happy. Yeah, Patrick, go ahead. Write them down for yourself. I sent. What did I send? My mom's scone recipe. She's published for that one.
That's Canadian.
And then, so I sent scones, the peanut butter popcorn, peanut brittle.
Patrick,
what else did I send? I sent quite a few.
Published for this recipe she's sending you.
The scone one. Yep.
I like scone a lot, actually.
Well, I can send that one to you. It's really good. And then I have variations that my mom and I would make for like Christmas.
Send me your
for
mom?
Christmas, huh?
Can you just send me your mom? I feel
Sure.
like it would be a good.
I'll just loan her out. Go ahead, take her. Go ahead. Oh, the giant ginger molasses cookies, Patrick. That was the other one. She made those the other day, and I broke my gluten-free diet to eat one. It was not a good thing after, but oh my gosh, it was so good to eat it. It was so good. I didn't eat more than one though. So anyway, the other day I went to the thrift store. Well, Taylor's unwrapping whatever she's unwrapping.
Sorry.
And I looked over, and this has fingerprints all over it now because I've been playing with it. But I looked over and I'm like, that is way too sparkly to be in a thrift store. And I did talk to Katie, and I can remember this is Fostoria, but I can't remember what the other one is. It's not Fostoria, but it looks a lot like it. And I know she'll kick me for not writing it down. So I found this piece, this little footed Fostoria piece, and I could not leave it there because they only wanted $1.75 for it. And it's this cute little trinket dish, bonbon dish, whatever you want to call it. And Katie was telling me that if it's really, this has been washed, but if it's like really slick on the inside, like it feels greasy, then it's probably Fostoria. If it's really, really, really greasy, feely. And I'm like, well, I just washed it and it still feels like there's oil on it. And so, and if you look at the edge on this one, it's really soft. The crimp on the edge is really soft looking. She said that's another one that you can tell. And then I looked at the bottom and I'm like, okay, but I love this. And I was like, okay, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's mine now. So yay. So I got that one. And then I was looking down the row and I'm like, holy sparkliness. And I saw this one. And I was just like, holy cow. Who decided to give away all their beautiful, beautiful, beautifulness today? And this one had a similar base, but Katie said this is someone different, and I can't remember who. But if you look on the edge is much more pointy. The other one was much more rounded. And she said this one should feel slick, but not as slick as the other. And I said, yeah. Dang it, I can't remember what she said this one was. It's not Fostoria, though. It's something else. But I just thought it's too pretty to leave here for $2. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's just going to live here for now. It might just get gifted to someone. I don't know who. But I thought even for a small ephemera bowl, it would be kind of neat. But I like the little handles. If I hadn't just bought, my ephemera bowl was holding bananas at the time. Now it's holding recipe cards I didn't really need because I found my recipe box and I have a ton of them in the back. So they might get gifted to someone too. So, yeah. So I thought that was a gorgeous piece. And I went back there yesterday, and they still had 2 other pieces, but they were kind of meh, whatever. And they weren't anything special. They didn't have anything really crazy about them. One was a relish dish that was just an oval piece, and it didn't really, the star on the bottom has a different number of points to discern the difference. Yeah, and she's told me what this one was. And I want to say she said imperial something, but I can't remember what she said because it was late because Katie and I don't sleep and I can't remember. So I got those 2 pieces the other day at the thrift store, and for under $4, I got 2 pieces of gorgeous clear glass that I couldn't leave there. And I was like, Whitehall. Oh, maybe it was Whitehall. Now that you say that, I'll have to ask Katie again, but it might be. It's beautiful. So I got that. And what are you opening, by the way?
Something from Trisha. Sorry.
Still?
Yeah, I'm getting it down to there's so many peanuts and box in a box.
Box in a box in a box in a box.
They're very precious. And
Well, I have one more thing from friend mail that I could show while you're doing that.
For a second.
Okay. So I was talking to Gabby the other day, and she was going to try and pop in here when she was done with her Zoom call. And I was telling her about this cup that Alex had that I just have been looking for, and I've always wanted. It's kind of like one of those things that you don't really need, but you really, really want, and you'd really, it's like, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. It's like, no, yeah, exactly. I see. Now it's stuck in your head. Earworm. And I was like, I really don't need another mug, and I really normally don't buy mass marketed mugs. Most of my mugs are pottery mugs that are handmade by my old neighbor, or ones that I've purchased off Etsy that are handmade, or ones that I get at like craft fairs from potters. So, and one that I bought from Kristina, that's from Starbucks. And I use that one all the time. So, but this is only my second mass marketed mug then. And I was telling Gabby about this one because I just love the seagulls. I don't even know what movie they're from. I can't remember what movie they're from. I just know I've seen it. And so I had to have, I was telling her I was really tempted to buy this mug. And so she decided I needed it, and she bought it for me. It's the mine seagull mug from Disney. And remind me what movie this is from. I keep wanting to say Madagascar, but I don't know if it is. Is it Finding Nemo? Okay.
I wanted to say Madagascar too.
Look at the little guy on the inside. He's like, mine.
Though there is a seagull in Finding Nemo.
I think it's Finding Nemo.
Is it?
It's not the Little Mermaid. It's something like Finding Nemo. I was like, it's either Madagascar or Finding Nemo, but it's Finding Nemo. And it even has like the little dudes on the edge. So I got this in the mail, and it's killing me. I just think it's the most hilarious thing ever. And I was talking to Gabby, and I just kept saying, mine. And she's like, please stop saying that. I'm like, you're the one that bought me the mug. Mine. I love it. It's so funny. It cracks me up. So now I have to start drinking tea again.
I feel like that's what you say about all your slag glass. Mine.
No, I share slag glass with Nate. I sent him like 4 things. He's got slag coming in his box. He just doesn't know it.
Now he knows.
He's not going to watch the replay of us being boring.
Crap.
What? What?
Well, I bought this cat from Trisha, and I thought it could fit one of these candles. Wait, does
and
the come off?
Take that little rubber thing off. Yeah, that comes off.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It fits. No. I'll have to put
Well, then you just put some tape around the bottom to make it fit.
Listen, Petersen.
I could say something really, really not savvy. Right? I could say something really, really not nice right now.
What are you going to say?
I'm not going to say it. I'm not taking the chat to that space tonight.
Just say it.
No. Nope. Not gonna do it.
Well, I was going to display this, but it didn't work. So now what?
No, you could just put a rubber band around the bottom like a normal person.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Creepers.
Jeebus, Martha.
Well, that was a bust. Okay.
It will work. You just have to finagle it a little more.
Or a rubber band. Mm-hmm. Oh, Nettie's been looking for that mug too.
It's a hard mug to find in the wild. I don't know where Alex found the dumb thing. I hinted really hard that I wanted it, but it didn't work.
I just bought those candles from Tammy from Vintage Uprising, Texas. I think she found more on her travels.
Up north?
Yeah.
That trip? Yeah.
Here's a sneaky.
Oh, you got that one? That was from Trisha?
I think all I'm going to do now is buy just fairy lamps because they make me happy.
Good.
So I think I'll sell everything else that I ever collected.
If you want to start a new collection and earn money by selling your old stuff, go ahead.
Well, no, let's not go crazy, but.
Well, don't sell it all. Sell the stuff that you're over.
Okay, not milk glass because I really love my milk glass, but the hobnail stuff. Not the fruit.
You're getting rid. I thought you were weeding out the fruit.
I don't want the fruit. I'm gonna weed it out. I think I would just like the like I have some fruit pieces, but I just would like the hobnail style.
Yeah. And the more geometric-y
My God,
straight lines.
so beautiful. It is like I can't explain
That's so good. That'll glow.
I can't explain the depth of the
Amberina.
yeah.
It's good. It's so pretty.
Oh,
Got that light on there, girl.
Becky's supposed to be finding a bunch of these. Oh, and it does.
Look at that. The whole thing glows.
Oh,
It's so good.
so
Now you need to get a cabinet that you can put a black light in like Alex has.
So now I have, what do I have? The Viking.
You have Viking.
I have the
Fenton.
Viking and then the Fenton.
You probably have Indiana glass if you've got, and you have Ellie Smith, don't you?
Yeah.
Moon and Stars or something?
Okay,
Stars and Bars.
But you know, Trisha, she's like, well,
Becky's asking if you have an amber one.
I think that's what well, I have lots of the. I don't
have any.
I bought too many of the, you know, the autumn colored one. Oh gosh, why is the name not coming to me?
Amber.
Amber. I bought
brownie amber color.
I've got a lot of those. Because everyone was selling them for like $25, so I just kept buying them. And then I just got some red ones.
Why aren't you selling the amber ones right now?
Turn the camera and show us what you keep looking at. No, it's my cabinet, my forbidden cabinet.
Apparently, she has a forbidden cabinet. I've never even seen that side of the room.
This is another one, but it's different. That's what Trisha said. Anyways, I was watching Trisha's on replay because that's usually how I have to watch things. And she had all those fairy lamps.
Yeah.
And then these ones were left over, I think. Not left over, but no, she had sold them, but she had extras. But they're totally different.
Oh, yeah. One's more squatty and one's more like an egg. Yeah, they are different shape.
But not even just the color's different.
Yep, one's more cranberry and one's more amberina fire. Like the one on in your left hand is more red, true red.
Joanne, I made this room for like myself. After it's just upstairs in our house and it overlooks the lake. And at first, I made this room as my dressing room, and there's a day bed in here and stuff like that. And then I sort of changed it into like my thrifting room. So that's the room I'm in.
She can look over all the nice geese that are honking in the lake.
In the lake.
Yeah. You haven't shot that picture of all the geese in the thing.
No, maybe I'll go tomorrow because there's a whole bunch here.
Cool.
So that's what I purchased.
Very cool.
I want all the fairy lamps in the world. Well, just one of each. Becky, when are you going to send me some more fairy lamps?
Did you buy them?
I did. I bought them.
Okay, I'm like, she's not just gonna magically send you fairy lamps, you know.
I bought that light blue color. Turn the camera.
Cool. Yeah, I don't have any fairy lamps in my house anymore.
Ooh. Do you want one?
No.
Oh.
Not my thing. I'm good. I finally got rid of that one that was haunting me.
Oh.
It now lives underneath. It lives in a closet till it lives underneath a tree.
I have someone in my kitchen. She has some on her.
Becky, you probably have some in every room of your house waiting to do something with.
Daddy, I like this size too because it's not so doesn't like take over your shelf. But aren't these going to be great for Christmas? Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Did you get a green one? You have a green one, right?
Mm-hmm. It's the deeper green.
Mm-hmm.
Auto, is that what it's called?
Yep. And you want more of a Kelly green one, right? More of a true Christmas green.
Yeah. And I'd like the milk glass hobnail one, like the little one. I'd like that. What else? I saw one. And then from Key Totally was going to sell some stuff, and I almost bought a blue moon and stars one because I think I want it, but I'm not sure.
Alex just sold a white, well, it had painting on it. She just had a white Fenton, but it was painted.
Yeah, I'm not into the painted ones.
Yeah, and I know that there was one, a white plain one, a little one like that down in Hutch.
Yeah, I'm not
But
sure why I don't like the painted ones, but Alex also sold that Santa Claus one, and I missed that sale. And because I bought the green Santa Claus from Martha,
yeah,
so the red one would have been good.
and then she had the painted nativity scene on teal the other day that Heilman won.
Jody's texting me, so I got to tell her I'm on because she won't even know.
Well, she could check Instagram where we've put stuff up, but okay.
I always have to. I was like, Jody, it's like 10 Central. She's like, so what time is that for me?
Just
No.
subtract. Yeah, okay.
I have yet to find and buy a fairy lamp. I want the owl or the Santa.
Yeah, and I found the owl at a thrift store for $1.07. And I found Aaron's blue owl for $9.50.
I know. I can't. You know what? I've never seen them here in the wild. I barely ever see them even in a thrift store, or we have a few antique stores in Winnipeg.
Hey, Jody.
They're just not around. Hey, baby. Yeah. I got your text. Yeah, so I think.
Was Joanne going to tell us what's better than Fairyland?
Yes,
or is she just going to like hold us in suspense? That's not nice, Joanne. Come on. Or is she talking about? Oh, she's talking about the enamelware.
Look what I got from Trisha. Hang on.
She's talking about the enamelware, Miss Kristina, that she bought from you. I think she's talking about the. Yeah, she is. Look, there she goes. I was like, I bet she's talking about last week's enamelware haul. Oh my gosh, that's too funny.
That's so cute. It is. And then after I was like, had a little bit of seller remorse. I'm like, should I have gotten rid of all this? Because
well, you didn't get rid of all of it. You had a giant bag across the room.
I know. I still have. I have it right beside me still, and I'm like, I have
to pick out 5 pieces that you love and sell the rest.
Yeah.
You don't have to keep all of it if you want to enjoy your fairy lamp.
I have 2 pieces that remind me of my grandma, because when we would go to the pull and go out to the garden, she'd just grab her enamelware bowl and we would go out to the garden and
pick vegetables. Yeah, my grandma had a bowl like that too.
Yeah.
My mom has it now. Yep. And that's the thing with things that, you collect. It's like you get you get certain things that remind you of people. Yeah, you're just making out with everybody on the screen tonight. First it's Nate, now it's Jody. Not leaning over to kiss me, I see. I'll just lean way over here. I'll just go upstairs.
Listen, I take you to bed with me half the time.
Okay, here, I'm coming over. There.
Yay. Well, that's some girl on girl action for everybody.
I was joking with Nate that I was going to get my dimples cosmetically corrected.
No.
Well, I was talking about my passport. I had to get my passport redone because I can't even visit you without it.
Did you smile? You're not allowed to.
You have to just no teeth smile. And so I couldn't. I mean, they're still there. They show up no matter what. So they're there. And I said, yeah, I'm going to look into getting them corrected, have fillers or whatever. Well, it's a muscle thing, I think. And I'm just going to, and it was so funny. All of a sudden there's these 2 N-O in giant letters and like 5 or 6 exclamation points. It was hilarious.
Just shoot some Botox in there.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, fine. Whatever then. Like, nobody would recognize me if I got rid of them.
I looked at that video last night and smiled from ear to ear. You guys were so good working together. It was such a fun, smooth sale. Where is Gabby?
Gabs is on a Zoom call.
She's zooming.
She said she was going to pop in after she was done.
She's zooming away.
She's zooming with her mini friends. Her miniature friends. Well, I don't have anything left on the table or on the couch to show you guys. I'm boring. Yeah,
I found
what else? Well, I do have all my jewelry to show. but
Yeah.
I'm not selling it.
I'm not selling my fairy lamps ever.
No, ever. No.
You'll have to grab these out of my cold.
Mortified hands.
Yes.
Or what is it? That's not the right word. Rigor mortis hands. Am I going to stay tiny the rest of this time? Because I'm really not happy with this.
Nothing. We're just doing like a little chat.
Hey,
Jody,
make me even with you.
Oh.
Because I'm very small right now. And I'm not digging it. I'm like,
squish you.
I'm going to crush your head. Crush your head. Crush your head. You know that guy's name was Dave Foley. Crush your head. That's my maiden name. Crush your head.
Look at this little thing I found at the thrift store.
Oh, isn't that the coolest little timer ever? Does the toast pop out?
No, I thought maybe it would, but it doesn't. But so I got to clean this up. I thought that was cool, and it works.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How dare Gabby have other friends than us?
I know. I found this.
Well, that's cute.
This little tea set.
Is that Dutch?
Yeah, freaky deaky Dutch.
Very cool.
So I found that.
Love that.
I think a lot.
I don't know why that color blue is so pretty.
A lot. What else did I find? Oh, I found a boot from the Calgary.
A boot? Another boot?
Calgary.
A boot? You booted me out last week. How dare you boot us? What's the name of that show? What show?
What was the name of that show? Freaky Deaky Dutch? Was it Austin Powers?
I have no idea. I've never watched that movie.
What?
I know. I don't have the same taste in movies as you. That's the only thing we have different.
You don't watch Austin Powers? Do you watch Step Brothers?
Hey, have you ever watched
Star Trek?
Generations? Have you ever watched
No, but I told you.
Firefly? Have you ever watched Serenity? Do you even know what I'm talking about?
What's Serenity? Like
it's
Serenity
the movie based. No, it's the movie based on Firefly, the space western. Have you ever watched Star Trek, the movies? Have you ever seen?
I've watched a couple, but I mean in painful.
No, like. Okay, I'm just not gonna talk to you now.
But maybe now that I'm more mature, I would appreciate it.
Well, not like old school Star Trek ones. There's one.
Pinch my head. Cut your head off.
Crush your head. Crush your head. Crush. You have to say it with that funky accent because that's how Dave Foley said it. Yeah, I own every single Star Trek Next Generation movie. What are we doing?
There, I couldn't hear you.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, that's weird. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you.
Yep.
Yep. That's really weird. I own. Oh, I love all the Bourne Identity movies.
Yeah.
With Matt Damon. Oh. Spy Game is probably my one. Well, that's probably one of my favorite movies with Robert Redford and Brad Pitt.
I like all the chick flick stuff. Little Women. Anything like royal.
You know what I was watching tonight? I put it on while I was getting ready. I played it on Netflix. Holiday.
Oh, I love that movie.
With Cameron Diaz and Jack Black and Kate Winslet? Kate Winslet, if I could speak.
Yeah.
And
they switched
Cameron Diaz, Hugh Grant, Kate Winslet, and Jack Black, right?
I don't think Hugh is in it, is he? Oh yeah, because that's the cheating.
Is that the guy that's with Cameron Diaz, right? Is it Hugh Grant? No. Now I gotta look. Dang it.
Oh, it's
now I gotta know who it is. I don't think it's Hugh Grant.
It's not Owen McGregor. It's Clive Owen. No, it's not Clive Owen. It's
It's still on Netflix playing. So just a minute.
Jude Law.
Who?
Jude Law.
Jude Law. Yeah.
Jose.
Jude Law.
Jude Law.
He's pretty.
He is.
So I was playing that. I was playing that in the background. while I was getting ready, and I love Safe Haven with Julianne Hough
Julianne.
and
Was she like
Josh Duhamel.
the Nicholas Sparks movie one?
Mm-hmm. That's probably my favorite out of that genre of movie. But I love like Pelican Brief, The Firm.
Julia Roberts.
Yeah. Erin Brockovich. That movie is good. Knowing that it's true story, and then you see Erin Brockovich as the waitress, it's like
there
so
was
good.
a documentary on Netflix about the water.
About PG&E.
No, it was like about that place in the States that can't drink their water.
Oh, basically that county, because that was real. PG&E was the company that they took down.
Let me think on that. Okay,
but yeah. Did you see maker of slag glass, Kanawha, Dunbar, West Virginia?
Jody, are you on here, or am I supposed to text you?
Jody, are you home? Flint, Michigan.
Flint, yes.
What about Flint, Michigan?
They have a movie on. Where'd you see that? Yes.
It's in the chat.
It's on Netflix. There's a huge documentary about it. It's just, I can't believe it. Is that where Erin Brockovich was?
I don't remember. I thought it was California.
No, that was more of a cancer. I love the movie Safe Haven. I was there. What? That's so cool.
Yeah, Josh Duhamel's from Minnesota, so I tend to gravitate. I loved him in Las Vegas, the TV show.
Have you watched Billions?
Billions,
or on Crave. It's like,
I don't know what Crave is.
Is it? That's not a Canadian thing, is it?
I don't know. Nate tried to send me a movie on some. He wondered if I could play it on his. It was like a New Zealand streaming thing, and I couldn't play it. And then he talked it all up first, and then it's like, here, try and watch it. I'm like, you shit. I can't watch it if it's on the New Zealand streaming network. Grr.
Don't you guys have Crave? You have Crave.
I don't know. I just don't have it then. I have no idea.
It's like Netflix, but it's Crave. But do you have Prime?
I have Amazon Prime, and then I got Disney when I got. I upgraded my phone, so I have Disney. I was watching Cruella the other day because Alex wanted me to watch that.
Have you seen?
So I looked that up. I got about 30 minutes into it.
The new Luca?
Don't know what Luca is.
It's a new Disney movie.
Luca.
Yeah. You guys don't have Crave?
No, I think that's a Canadian thing then.
Weird.
But yeah. I want to watch. What was the movie I wanted? Oh, there was one I wanted to watch, but I shouldn't watch. It was the new one with Jake Gyllenhaal, but it would probably trigger some stuff, so I'm not going to watch it. Where he's a 911 operator. They filmed it in 11 days during COVID. It sounded really awesome.
Documentaries on 911 because they had them all over the, for the anniversary, and that was pretty.
Yeah, me and sirens are not friends, so I'll stay away from the medical sirens for now. But Thor's brother. Who's Thor's brother?
I'm not sure.
You mean one of the guys, like the actual dude, like Liam Hemsworth? All the Hemsworth boys are pretty. No, so last week I was showing some of my jewelry, and I'm not selling this. People were interested in like what I've made. So today I dug around in the box of beads because I haven't gone through any of them to put them away. Oh, Loki.
No, Loki is something else, but Luca is this little kid Disney movie. Loki is
one of the Avenger guys, and he's Tom Hiddleston is the actor.
Okay.
He's a very good dancer. But I'm wearing one of them. I don't know. Can you take my name thing down?
Can you?
No. I don't think I can take my name thing down.
Big. Oop, I'm in the thing. Okay, so there's something called banners.
Well, now I'm big enough to wear. So this is one of them. This is a carnelian, faceted carnelian that I've made. And it's just got seed beads that are kind of a smoky gray green and little tiny carnelian barrels around. And then what I wear, most of them, is the clasp that I started using toward the end is kind of a snap. So they just snap together.
That's it, Wendy.
So they're kind of nice to have for people that don't want to do the lobster claw. You don't have to have tiny little fingernails. You just push it open with your fingers and they snap shut.
That's pretty cool, Joanne.
But yeah, here in my, it's kind of an olive green, slate gray green. And it's a stone. It's a carnelian.
That would
Faceted.
go. I think that would go good with. Hey, can you make me a? If you could make me some sort of necklace for my fairy lamps, and I could just
Make you a necklace for your fairy lamps?
that can, yeah, and I'll just wear them. I mean,
so this is another one that's a piece of marble. It's kind of a limey green, and then I've got it accented with copper.
I think you should sell them.
Huh?
I think you should sell them. I think they're gorgeous.
This would be a very expensive necklace.
Yeah, but if someone wanted it, then maybe they would pay for it. I mean, the stones alone are expensive.
Yeah, this one is all stone and copper. And this one has the same clasp, so it's just the little pop snaps. And this one is strung on, it's heavier, so I strung it on metal. So it's a little bit stiffer, but it needed to be able to hold the piece that it was being asked to hold. And then I strung it's on a little metal pin that it's strung through.
Very pretty.
And then Kristina likes this one, so I don't wear it very often.
I'm big into that turquoise though, like for jewelry. I don't know. I think it goes with my skin tone.
So this has 3 strands separate that I made. They're all different. So each strand itself has the same, it repeats itself, but then I twisted them together. And this is a piece of enamel. So it's copper enamel, or copper plate with enamel over the top. And I'll show it up close in a second. And this also has that snap in the back.
She's a woman of many talents, Paula. Here we thought she could just type really fast, but guess what? Surprise! She can make jewelry.
So the 3 strands are all in there. And they just repeat themselves and they're twisted together. But then the pendant is the enamel wear. Now this one doesn't have such a pretty back to it. Some of them are prettier on the back too, but this one's not so much. So there's that one.
Deanne's asking, where do you get your snaps?
I got these quite a long time ago. I haven't made jewelry in a long time, but if you Google on, like, I know I've seen things on Amazon. I know there's Blue Mountain Jewelry suppliers. It's a site I used to go to. They would probably have, and just type in snap clasp and they should come up with it. It just says US, oh, it's got a patent number. The patent number on here, let's see, 4074400. 4074400, but I don't know if that'll find you anything. But yeah, it's just called it's called a snap clasp for a jewelry maker. So this one is just on a cord, like a waxed cord. And this one is the one I was talking about last week when I had one side is really awesome and the other side looks like unicorn barf. Because I'm not into the whole like pink and purple. I'm not a very girly girl if you haven't figured that out already. So I made it so it would like have this side showing, but this basically is a dual because it's fully enameled on the other side, and it's very, pinks and purples and very light. So you could get away with wearing it on either side if you wanted, which is kind of nifty. And I tried to get a lot of her pieces. This is a C coupe.
I do like I'm more of a plain chain for me.
Yeah, and this, I mean, you could put any color you wanted on, and then I just have it macrame at the top. Macrame,
Wendy,
however you want to say it.
Find beads.
And then I made my own little bail out of wire, copper wire at the top. So this one side looks like this.
Roy Grande is a good supplier, or Rio Grande?
Probably Rio. And then the other side is just a very light, very soft purples and teals, a little bit of pink. So you could wear it either way.
Get out, Joanne.
Huh.
Well, we were talking about the movies, and she was saying the scary movie, Conjuring, they bought dolls, clown dolls.
Ooh. So those are all the enamel pieces that I have made into anything. But then I have a couple glass, we talk about blown glass and things like that. I have a couple pieces of glass that I've purchased that I've made into things. So this one, I just loved all the colors. And this drop cost me about $30. Just this piece, the little piece at the bottom. And you can see throughout that all those little pieces of color are put in separately and mixed into the clear glass. And then all of the little beads on this one are actually natural stone.
See, I love that.
And this was one of my favorite necklaces for a long time. I wore the crap out of this thing. Like, I need to restring it. I need to restring it or it's going to fall apart. And it's probably maybe 17 inches. So it's a pretty short one, but I wore it with my scrubs. And my scrubs would come up to about here. So I wore it to work a lot. But I love that it was all, I went to the store and actually bought natural stones that matched the glass on purpose. So
I bought a necklace similar to that from Sam.
Oh, cool.
Like just the beaded part. I love that.
And then this was one of the ones, this was probably one of the last pieces I made. Well, I'll show that one last. This one I bought when my niece was baptized. I decided to be crazy and I wore a zebra dress. Why not stand up in front of a Catholic church in a zebra dress? Because why not? But I wore patent leather red shoes because I'm just me and that's what I do.
It's quite the statement.
But I needed to have something to kind of counteract the craziness that was on my feet. So I decided to go with coral. So this is red coral. And then I had an enamel black and white.
Gobstopper.
Why does this remind me of Belinda Carroll? I don't know why. I just think of Belinda Carroll when I see this necklace. Now that I know this community a little bit better, because Izzy's 11, but I don't wear, this one's obviously not been worn because it's got, and this one has a traditional little dealy bob. But so yeah, this is not me at all. Neither were patent leather red.
Was your hair short back then? Or
oh yeah, no, this was short. But patent leather red shoes was not me either. So
I bet
it was shortly after I lost all my weight. So I really didn't know what my style was yet. And when you go from 300 pounds to 190 pounds, you're kind of like lost and don't know what to do with yourself. So, and then this one is probably my favorite glass piece that I have because it's very me. Blue and green. And
I love the white beads.
Yeah, they're more of a real pale seafoam blue.
Okay.
It's not coming across very well.
They're beautiful. It's like very natural.
And these are not glass. None of these are glass. They're more of a, well, I don't remember. These are plastic up here. These are glass. The ones down here.
I know. I think Petersen should like think about selling these and making them.
Wait, I keep putting it the wrong way.
They're gorgeous.
This one's more of a wear a chambray shirt with a blue shirt kind of underneath necklace thing. But there's that one. And then I was for a while really addicted to weaving. Now these beads are ridiculously small. Like ridiculous. So each bead was put on one at a time. And I was into that for a long time.
Like how long did that take you to make?
A couple evenings.
Wow.
And that's a lot of thread. And then I would make the ends like that. And then you put the bead through it. So there's no metal on this at all.
Yeah.
And then this one.
Take special orders of colors for people.
This one has kind of a wave look to it.
See, that would go nice with my necklace.
And this one, I had to make a special end for it because I wanted to use this bead on the end.
Except I have chubby hands, so you'd have to make it bigger.
Well, how big is your wrist? Measure your wrist.
Actually, not that big. I can put my fingers all around it.
Well, measure it.
How?
With a tape measure or a piece of string, and then measure how long the string is. And this one, this was probably my favorite. This is my favorite weave that I've ever done. And I used to wear my watch on it. I would put my watch, like my watch face on it, and then put the pins underneath. So I would actually wear just the watch face on this. And all the little, it looked like laser beams, all the different colors.
I'm trying to think what size my Pandora bracelet is.
I was going to guess your wrist at about an 8, 8.5. God, for comfort.
Stop eyeing me up.
Well, I was just guessing. And then that one has this type of closure. And I wore this one. I wore this one as my watch band for quite some time. When I was out and about.
With your goofy watch.
With my goofy watch face that ran backwards.
Goofy.
And then this one, I just found an old necklace. I found an old necklace and I was bored one day. And I decided I was going to make all these little bales, all these little tiny things. So I put every single one on a little pin. And then I decided to make a bracelet because I was bored one day. So I made every single little bead onto a little dangly bit. And then it just goes around and you look like a belly dancer, I guess.
It's your dingleberry bracelet.
My dingleberry bracelet, yeah. You don't wear it on your butt.
Oh.
Wear it on your wrist. Or if you make them really, you could make it bigger. I could add more to it and then you could wear it on your ankle. But
that's not going to happen with this lady.
So yeah, that's what I had for those.
I have been making less of what I bought it for. I'm moving into miniatures where they can find a new life and getting used and extras. Huh. Wendy, you're moving into miniatures?
You need to hook up with Gabby.
Yeah, Gabby's into miniatures.
Gabrielle Lish is into miniatures big time.
Is it miniatures or miniatures? Or
it depends on who you talk to. It's like soda and pop. Doesn't matter. Just say it how you want to say it.
Ah, Gabby.
Gabby! We were just talking about Wendy's getting into miniatures. Wacky Wendy.
Miniatures or miniatures?
Miniatures. Don't be fancy with miniatures.
Miniatures.
Say Gabby 3 times and she shows up. No, we just said miniatures and she showed up.
Yeah.
Look at how that worked.
Joanne was missing you. Well, everyone was missing you.
No, that's a Canadian thing. Throw her under the bus. Throw her under the bus.
Yeah. That's Becky.
Oh, I want to show my favorite. So I haven't
I say it how Kristina says it. Miniature?
Oh, miniatures. Fine.
It's very yeah.
Fancy. So I haven't made this one into a pendant. It's a pendant, but I haven't made it into a necklace yet, but
Oh, there's Julia.
oh wait. I think of Danny whenever I look at this one. It looks like a turtle.
Yeah, like the niche lady.
Yeah.
I was thinking that chapter 2 thing was like Moana's necklace. The little swirly thing that she sent you, the vase, the blue one.
Blue one? This one?
Yeah, Moana's necklace is that.
I haven't seen that movie either.
Oh.
I don't have small people. What do you want me to do?
You have Disney Plus.
I don't have small people.
You have Disney Plus.
As of like 4 days ago, I actually hooked into it to watch Cruella. And I haven't even finished that.
Is that the one with the redhead? What's her name?
Yeah, I don't know what her name is either. And then this one is probably my favorite one out of all of mine. And I just haven't figured out what I want to do yet with it.
What is Gabby?
Literally had this for like 10 years. No idea what I want to do with it.
That's gorgeous.
I know, but I can't figure out what I want to hang it from. Or how I want to like do the cords. And until it comes to me, it will stay like this.
You should just throw a magnet on the back and put it on your fridge.
No, you do not put this as a magnet.
Well, you could take it off later on when you decide, but this way you can see it.
No.
Blockbuster, you got
Blockbuster. I could put the Cheerio on my fridge as a magnet.
That's an egg.
No, it's Cheerio. It's a Cheerio egg. I think this one looks like a Cheerio. Isn't it funny?
Who's a miniaturist? Oh, Wendy's saying she's getting into
right above you, Gabby. Oh, I'm going to show the one that looks like fire. Because it's cool. I'm going to smack you. So this one I think is so pretty.
Good, I dare you. That's very gorgeous. Like
and it looks like fire. It's so cool. The only reason I bought the dumb thing is because it looks like fire.
I just thought of Adele when you said that, like her song "Fire to the Rain" or whatever, and I'm like, she's got a new album coming out.
To the rain.
Yes.
I don't know all the words by heart.
A new album coming out.
Oh, does she now? I thought she wasn't going to do that anymore. She told that to what's his face, James. She wasn't going to have any more.
Well, they're not together anymore, right? Is that her husband?
Have you seen the jewelry made from real lefse? No, I'll just eat the lefse when I feel like I should not go anywhere because I can't eat lefse anymore. I had a bite of the stuff that when I was with Gabby. I made lefse for Gabby's family when I was up there. Yes, Auntie Christy, I know I do. This one is for Gunny, and I haven't found the picture yet. And that one's for my boys.
It's for me, actually. And
no, it's not. And Kristina, I did hear you throw me under the bus last week when I went to take a picture of my nail polish. Petersen's so lonely. She doesn't have any pictures of anyone. I just sent her a picture of myself. La, 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 la.
Going back and reading the chat, that's part of the thing. You just have to, if you're there, you're there. And if you're not, well, it's just, don't go back.
Like, that is
things.
This is for my dog. That's my emoji.
That's for Gabby.
No, that's for Gunny. I bought it for Gunny laying in the grass, and I have to find the picture.
And he's chewing on his California and take a 3 picture of me, you, and Gabby, and we'll put it in the circle one.
No. And that's for Gunny. And one day he decided he was going to go get a stick, and he came back with a log, a legit log, and he tried to bring it in the house. And so I have a picture of my dog laying on the ground with this giant log, and he's chewing on it like a stick. And that's what's going in this one.
Yeah, Gabby says Kristina and Gabby pics.
Nope. And then my boys were sitting on the I used to have 3 cats, and my boys were sitting on the window seat in Minneapolis, and they're sitting there looking out the window, and there's a squirrel on the bird feeder, and there's a bunny in the grass.
This is
and
what
the 3
I felt.
cats are like totally not. There, stab me. Come on.
No, that's how you stabbed my heart when you said
No,
that.
I'll come visit you, but I'm not putting your picture right behind my head. How creepy would that be?
Not.
I'll just put Nate in this one.
Oh, so
And-
Nate goes on the wall.
Yeah, Nate's going in that one, and then I'll put Katie over here. How about that?
Why does
Alex and Aaron can go over there.
Yeah, we need a big one. We'll get her a
Need bigger ones?
Sure.
Well, I got empty frames over there that are even
One of those
huger.
huge Costco canvas ones of me.
I've got empty frames right there. You want to be in those big ones over there?
Bigger.
Those are huge. That's like 20 by 15.
Life-size cutouts in your living room.
You're freaky. Life-size cutouts, my rear. Hey, Gabs, look what I got.
Remember when you could go to the movie theaters and they would have like life-size cutouts? Already someone trying to take this on her, Gabby. I like how there's one at the very bottom.
I know, that's my favorite part.
You might as
And
well
I love these guys.
You might as well just smash the Starbucks mug.
No, I like that mug too. I make protein brownies in that mug. It's a happy mug. I get chocolate and chocolate chips, and it's 30 grams of protein made in a mug from Starbucks from a Canadian. I mean, how much better could it get?
That's right.
I know. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Gabby, I watched the sale last night, and it was so much fun.
Oh, the enamelware.
Joanne, are you selling any fairy lamps at your booth? Just a little. What did Julie?
I want Canada.
I want a
A Canada
beer mug. Really? Okay, I'll look for those. I shall look for those.
You looking at the screen?
Joanne, Gabby bought you the that orange one. No, people will steal them if you had fairy lamps?
Oh, I'm sure.
Really?
In the booth?
Yeah. Do you have any?
I think if they're really well, if you had a locked cabinet, you could put them in the
do you have
booth.
any locked cabinet stuff?
Yeah.
I found this turkey at the thrift store.
Is it in there?
Yeah, and all its little pieces.
Sweet.
Pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Gobble gobble. What are you guys doing for Thanks? Oh no, your Thanksgiving's not the same time.
Well, how long is Thanksgiving away for you?
This weekend.
It's this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh. When's Halloween?
Guess where I'm going?
Island Park?
To the flea market.
You suck.
Come down.
I can't. I don't have a passport, you boob. They said 3 months.
I think our border's still closed till November.
Well, I don't have a passport until probably Christmas. So.
Hi, Helen.
Hello. I don't have any rabid squirrels.
I missed the Halloween sale, but I'm going to go back on the replay.
Yeah, I'm hoping I get my passport by Christmas. January at the latest.
Yeah, I guess they're slow with
But if they open the border, we could always meet up in Fargo or
Fargo.
Or Grand Forks, either one. Doesn't matter to me. It's only another hour.
Halfway would be Fargo, I think.
Fargo, Grand Forks. Well, there's nothing in Grand Forks, is there?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
I've never been there. I stopped at Fargo. Gabby couldn't believe that I'd never been to Canada. And I'm like, well, just because I live in Minnesota doesn't mean that I go up north.
I bet you didn't come out in the summer. Like Rob and his kids, the boys, just closed down the lake this last weekend. It's
the furthest north I've been is Grand Marais on the peninsula of Minnesota, or the pointy part of Minnesota. That's as far north as I've driven is Grand Marais. I stayed up there for a couple days.
I was in Minnesota when I was young. We used to go down to Grand Forks every year. It would be like the one, not every year. Shouldn't say every year.
Often. You can
Maybe
just say often.
it was like maybe 3 times in my whole life. But we went there for like back to school shopping with my mom, and we would go to Grand Forks. So that was kind of cool. They had a little mall there. But
Yeah. Well, I lived in Fargo for 7 years.
everywhere else I've flown to in the States.
Yeah. I've never been to California, so that's on the bucket list. Never been to Canada. Canada.
Canada.
Canada.
Trip out to BC. It's so beautiful.
My mom's been to Nova Scotia, and she said that was gorgeous.
We could go see Michelle out in. Well, she won't be there, I guess. Who else is out that way in the East Coast?
The East Coast?
Well, Emancipation is out that way.
Is it one of the Julies out there?
Is Julie out there?
Isn't one of the Smurfs out there?
My mom did her DNA test. Like for because my mom was adopted.
Oh.
What is?
Did a DNA test for what though?
I guess that's not DNA. Well, it's like ancestry thing.
Why she did the ancestry to see if she was like German or whatever.
Come to California. I would definitely go to California. I have land in Maine, an hour from the Canadian.
Oh, that's cool.
That's so cool.
Dee's really close to what's the falls called? I'm blanking out. Oh, Niagara Falls. Dee's really close to Niagara Falls. So is Jocelyn.
I've been to Niagara Falls.
Never been there.
It's gorgeous. Like it's just unreal. It's just so beautiful on the Canadian side, of course.
Yeah. Well, my brother and his wife went up to Duluth last weekend. They were there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and drove home, or they were there Monday and then drove home. And they haven't taken a vacation, just the two of them, since before the kids were born. And Wyatt's 14. So this was like their first getaway, like big time, long getaway. And my sister-in-law can take a picture, and she can just take pictures. She's so good at it. And those are all taken with her phone, the ones that I put on Instagram.
Okay.
She's just crazy good at taking pictures. And they went to so many places. The Glen Sheen Mansion, I love that place. I've gone there pretty much every time I go up. I go to that place. And it's a really interesting story. I've read a book about it written by the crime scene detective and the person that was doing the investigation and writing for the newspaper at the time. And they went to Split Rock Lighthouse, and they went to a whole bunch of other places. They went on some random gravel road and almost got lost and murdered by someone, probably. I don't know. They lived, so it's all good. I would have had 3 kids if they wouldn't have come home. Yay for, the godmother. I would have been having 3 children and 2 dogs. But yeah, it's just crazy how much they did. And the last day that they were there, they went to a chocolate company and watched them make chocolate. And then they went to a glass blowing place. And I put the pictures of those on there. And man, it's like, okay, I need to get off the shore and stop looking at rocks so much and actually go into some of these places in Duluth, because Duluth is such a beautiful place.
I got to see glass making in Mexico in Puerto Vallarta. They have like this factory.
Yeah, this was like a dude with a pontal, and he was like, blowing. Yeah, I've never seen that in person. I didn't know they did that there.
They had glassware on the outside that you could purchase, and they were making them right there. Right, like you could order whatever you wanted. It was so nuts to watch.
That's crazy.
Southern Oregon Flea Market at the Armory. Wow.
Well, it was Junk to be Loved. Oh. Whatever flea market she went to, I was like, Missy, so help me. I need to just come shop with you. She kept seeing Viking like every other 2 feet.
I know, because I was on Junk to be Loved. I was trying to buy something Viking.
She found a bird.
Joanne, how are you? How is your car? Won't start. Remember last week she hit the deer?
Yeah, it wouldn't start, she said. But yeah, she went to this flea market, and I'm like, are you serious right now? I actually shot Alex a message, told her this timestamp of the video, said you need to go look at this. She went to this one booth, and it was like solid vintage, like real vintage Halloween had thrown up on that section. And then like 2 steps later, it was like all Christmas. I'm like, whose booth is this? And what are they doing at this flea market? I mean, it was procured like a flippin' antique store.
Does Tim have lots of Viking over the years?
I watch him. I just don't comment much because I'm usually doing something else because he's on right in the middle of something else. I want to say I'm doing something else usually.
Was he on last night? What night is Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because we're usually getting ready to go on. So I'm usually taking a shower and doing this and doing that.
Tons, she says. Good to know.
I don't need to spend the money. I just like to see it, and I want to go find it at a flea market for $1. Minnesota doesn't have flea markets. That's what sucks. And when I go to the flea market, when I've been to a flea market here, it's like tractor parts and like crap that you would get at like some stupid, I'm trying to think what it would be. It would be like Dollar Tree stuff, you know, that they got off recall. When I went to the place with my friend in St. Cloud, that's exactly what we found. Like I got a marshmallow gun for the neighbor. It was nothing like what you guys see in flea market videos online or on YouTube. We don't have them here.
Huh. Yeah, but you have $2 church fines.
Yeah, but I can't go. I want to go to a flea market. I can go for 20 minutes and be all through the stupid thrift store. I want to go for 6 hours and run around a flea market and
still not be done.
And have like bad hot dogs.
I want one of those wheelie carts that you have to go and buy so you can pull it behind you to like put your stuff in.
I just want to go and hunt and see things and look at all the different things and learn, you know? That's why I go to antique stores, because it's like I want to look at stuff and feel it and know what the weight is. And I'm not going to buy it. I just want to feel it. And then if I find one 2 stations down and they have it marked for like 3 cents, then of course I'm going to buy it, you know? Because this booth doesn't know what they have. That one over there knows what they have.
Mm-hmm.
And I do that when I'm at an antique store. I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to not buy you because I'm not spending that. And then I'll find it a couple people down and find it cheaper.
Oh, you're so lucky, Gabby. I want one.
Yeah, they did good. Gabby posted a cute little owl. Hey,
she scored.
What is it? Hagen Reneker, I think she said. You can just pack him up and send him to Minnesota. He could live here. That little owl. He's very cute. He's green. He would be very happy here.
Well, maybe if you'd consider putting our picture up on the wall.
No.
No owl.
Gunny.
No soup for you. 2 weeks.
Gunny. The boys. Those frames have been purchased for those 2 pictures for 5 years. And then they got stuck in a box because I couldn't decorate the way I wanted. So now they're getting decorated the way I want. And now I just have to find the pictures. You got it? I don't have my laptop or my iPad open.
I'm going to go look. Someone else in there?
No, but I'll get it.
Wait, how come I can't?
Nate got him.
Thank you.
Thanks, hon. I put my iPad down on the floor and wasn't using it. Thanks, hon. I put my iPad down on the floor. I guess Nate's back.
Nate was creeping us.
He's okay to be creeping.
Okay.
I'm okay with him lurking if he's going to guard us at the same time.
I'm going to do that right now, Gabby. Can't remember how I did that.
Through YouTube Studio.
Thank you.
Oh, he just got on. He's not creeping. How was dinner?
What did you have? Oh, I gotta switch us now.
No, you can leave me over here. Damn it. You're funny. You are too funny. Gabby, if you missed it, Kristina was making out with Nate earlier. It was pretty funny.
No, it wasn't.
She was French kissing him pretty much right here on the screen, like right there.
Come on.
Right there. Her husband's in bed. She's making out with a New Zealander right there. Yep.
So watching hockey. God, hockey's going to be on every night in this household now until spring.
Yeah. It becomes very...
If it's not hockey, it's golf. If it's not golf, it's football. If it's not football, it's curling. So
I like curling, and we don't get... That doesn't come on down here. I like watching it. It's interesting to me. I watch it on the Olympics. Blue cheese ricotta. Stop smooching me, you crazy fool. Blue cheese ricotta, Parmesan, toasted multigrain bread. Oh, stop. I'm not going to say what I always say when he talks about food.
That sounds really good.
Mm-hmm. Always does.
Too bad you can't have that. There's cheese.
Yep. I bought feta today. I'm going to try introducing feta again because it's what is it? Curling is what? Just housework on ice?
Because they're sweeping?
Yeah, basically. It's a strategy. Don't knock it. It's like my dad used to play broomball when we were kids. I think that's why I like watching curling. Because Dad was always out on the ice in his shoes, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't go on lakes. I'm the only one in our family that can't do lakes, like on ice. I can't walk on a frozen lake. I can't do it.
Does it scare you?
I've never fallen through, but I don't.
I can do it, but I don't like to go too deep.
I don't like to go past like the end of the dock. I mean, I know that it's not even that deep, and I can swim. But I'm just like, no.
Yeah, like if you get trapped underneath, yeah.
And if I hear the crack, I'm like done. Done. And Aaron, I was showing Aaron pictures of my brother because my brother ice fishes a lot. He takes the whole family with and everything. They really like it. Mm-hmm. And Aaron's like, is he standing on a frozen lake? I'm like, uh-huh. Is he drilling a hole on purpose into a frozen lake? I'm like, uh-huh. And now they're sitting on top of the frozen lake. I'm like, uh-huh. He just thinks it's so crazy. Uh-huh. I'm like, well, you were born in Ohio. I said it was cold there, but he doesn't remember any of it. You know.
Night, Joanne. Thanks for coming and hanging out.
Night, hon. Christine, goat cheese, slivered almonds, and honey. Oh. Well, Helen, you got to try it with digestive biscuits. Basically, that sounds like the digestive biscuit trio that all of them are. Oops. I knocked the computer.
I don't know. I feel like Gabby's like saying she's eating watermelon, like all these fruits, but I'm sure they're all in season and like super.
Well, in California, they have a longer season.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you put, is it salt on watermelon? It makes it sweeter.
Well, that's what Nate just said.
Yeah.
James.
There was one other thing that you put on watermelon, and it makes it taste like.
Yeah, she has year-round
different
fruit.
Yeah, well, we do too. It's just we don't. Everything comes in a season. We have fresh fruit in Minnesota. It's just we don't have all of them. You know, like right now, peaches
Okay,
and
but she could
nectarines
get
and
all of them all
yeah,
the time.
but like peaches and nectarines and plums and all the stone fruit are going out of season right now, and we're getting back into you're only going to get apples and oranges for like all the winter.
And bananas.
And bananas.
Green
But
ones.
I like frozen fruit and make smoothies.
Yeah.
That's how I get my fruit servings and stuff.
Canned is good too.
Canned is okay, but I usually make smoothies because it's fresher tasting to me.
There's a guy that cuts it up and gives it to you in a deli counter, like a food truck.
Salt on a banana is wonderful. Really? I mean, I've had banana chips, but on a fresh one?
I like
Is that why you ordered so many bananas? Because you were going to eat bananas and salt? You got so many bananas the other day. No, Booty, I ate candy too. Yeah, Gabby likes her sweet. So, did you open all your stuff?
I think so. Oh, I didn't open my stuff from Lilac yet, but
Well, why not?
I mean, I opened it and it's in baggies, but I haven't do you want to see it?
Well, if it's sitting there, why not?
Sounds good.
Why not? Nady, did you miss the peanut butter popcorn recipe? I'll have to text it to you. Last thing, and then Kristina can go to bed.
This is from Lilac.
That's Kristina, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Kristina with a CH.
Oh, Patrick, you're still here. I thought you'd be bored of us. We're
very thrilling. I will text it to you, Nate. You need peanut butter popcorn in your life. That's a cute card, too.
I know. I'm really lacking. Got this tiny little tree.
Oh, that'll be cute with a little tiny tree on it.
Yeah.
Or even with little reindeers and stuff on it. Little house with little reindeers.
Those ceramic ones. Rob's mom used to go to Texas for the winter all the time, so she would bring back those little ceramic.
Oh, is Kristina's thing a sticker?
This one's not. She did send stickers.
Are you sure the one that is in your hand isn't a sticker? Like an iron-on sticker thing? It looks opaque.
No. She's even got a little code.
Oh, she's got one of the scanny things, the QRC code.
We have those scanny things for our COVID vaccinations.
Mm-hmm. Katie's got those for her website and her YouTube channel. Brings you right to it.
Yeah, it brings our back.
Very savvy.
I got this little house.
What was an apron?
I need to start wearing these during the day so I don't get covered with food.
Good plan. Small persons will get you covered in everything.
Oh. I mean, it's just one of those yeah, it's an apron.
Oh, that's cute.
And it has pockets, so you can put your Kleenex in there. Now I know why my grandma wore stuff like this back in the day.
Very cool.
She'd have Kleenex up her sleeve.
Yep.
She'd have it down her bra.
Yep. Oh, my grandma constantly too. I don't know how many Kleenex I took out of that bed when I was doing my grandma's nails. Oh my God.
And then
how did you even get them all? You don't get out of bed. How did you even get all these Kleenexes?
I don't know.
I'm like, did they just give you one every single time and not look for them?
And this looks really pretty.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna put a tree downstairs in the basement where the kids play.
Mm-hmm.
And since our kids were little, I've been buying them they're an ornament every year, or someone's bought them an ornament. You know, whatever the Disney or whatever.
Just make it more of a fun ornament tree.
Yeah, they're all plastic, so I think I'll make a little buy one of those little trees and then do it up that way.
Well, then you have those little plastic canvas ones you just got. They can go on that tree too. Or were you going to put those on the one upstairs? Because they can't break them.
The ones from Trusty?
Yeah.
No, I'll put them on that tree.
Okay, cool.
I have the little crocheted ornaments, like the white crocheted. They look like
Oh
a
yeah.
tree. I have those on my tree. My tree is all vintage, but I have those shiny bright ornaments. The initials were done online, but my different logos with the dude huckster were done by a friend who is a professional artist.
They were commenting on how they like his little logo deal.
Oh.
He was working and then he came back to get us again.
Notice how
Patrick, did you see why Miss Kelly snubbed us the other night? Did you see her comments, by the way?
who?
Kelly Michelle came onto the chat when Katie was talking, and Patrick and I both said hi to her, and Nate said hi to her, and then she said, "Oh, hi, Nate, la 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 la," and I'm just like, "Well, what are we, chopped liver?" And we didn't get anything, and I said, "Oh, so that's how it is, Kelly. You say hi to Nate, but not us, or not me, la la la." And then Patrick chimed in and said, "I got snubbed too." And I'm like, okay, well, that sucks and whatever. And we just went along, and Katie's telling her story and whatever. And then Miss Pamela popped in, and I said, "Miss Pamela," I said, "did you hear that your daughter, or that Kelly snubbed me?" Yeah, her priorities are sure, hon. And so anyway, that we got snubbed or whatever. And then later on, Kelly came back in. It was so funny. She goes, Miss Pamela says, "K-Bunk, you, what did she say?" She said, "K-Bunk, you're busted," in capital letters with exclamation points. And I'm like, crap, I got her in real trouble now. And I said, "Get her with the flip flop." And oh Lord, it was so funny. And then she goes, "I was at a green light. I have to obey traffic laws." I'm like, "Why are you chatting if you are you're driving?" "You are busted if you're driving." I'm like, "Why are you even in a sale while you're driving?" It's like, anyway, it was pretty funny though.
I know. I get nervous around Patrick too.
I don't. I beat him at
Clearly.
Chubby Bunny. I beat him at Chubby Bunny, so it's all good. No, I'm just. If I'm not intimidated by a heart surgeon, I'm good. So if you can't be yourself, then meh.
Yeah.
Meh. I don't get nervous around maybe the president. I don't know. I don't get nervous anymore. I've lived through too many things to really just not just be there and whatever. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I mean, life is too short. I've been through too much in the last few years. It's just too short to be. It's just, I respect everybody for who they are. And it's like, I've been through too much. So it is what it is.
Can you hear the geese? Honk, honk.
I don't think he's going to kill me. I mean, I do carry knives, so it's all good.
He might.
I carry knives. It's all good.
Patrick,
no, I wouldn't. Gabby knows I wouldn't hurt anybody.
Got my little duck. He's sitting here on my ledge from the huckster. He found some more of those skates, he said. Of those embroidered skates. Those are awesome. What are you laughing at?
Helen says, "Just admit it, Petersen. I make you wicked nervous." Okay. Go find me that rabid squirrel on top of that nut. We're on.
Helen's been finding some really awesome things in her video.
I watched her video because she said she shouted me out, and I'm like,
did she?
She said she did.
Oh.
She found a rabid squirrel. It was all me. I'm like, apparently I remind her of a rabid squirrel. I think it was the beaver. I'm like, oh Lord, what have I started? Now I remind people of rabid beavers and squirrels and stuff.
No.
I'm like, great. I'm creating a really nice, marketing brand for myself.
Oh, so I have a twin out there somewhere. He said, I honestly couldn't tell you who it is, but someone else has the matching pewter bird and nest. So
Oh, that's
someone
cool.
has one. Oh, I should find its twin.
Nady, you'd never know. You're doing, he said he gets nervous going on, but you're doing so good.
Yeah, you are.
You're going to do great on Sunday. Talking about your stuff that you love, it's going to be all good. It's great.
I haven't had that cereal in a long time.
What?
Frosted Flakes.
Oh, is that the great one?
You're great.
Great.
Do you have
I
those?
walked down the cereal aisle and I don't even know, like, what half of them are anymore.
When we would go to the States, we used to get Fruity Pebbles because we didn't get that here.
Oh, you need Fruity Pebbles? Or do you get them now?
No, I don't. There's probably something in comparison to that, like Fruit Loops or...
Well, Fruit Loops are basically Fruity Pebbles. It's just they're squashed into circles.
Yeah.
They taste exactly the same. And then, well, I think I've said this before. When we would go to
Okay, that's
the lake.
enough. That's enough, Patrick.
Yeah, don't be making his head huge. Jeez
His
Louise.
head's gonna explode.
You don't have to blow his head up to like the size of a watermelon. It's all good. Patrick's just trying to get Nate to say things back. I think it's the third.
Hey, Kathy.
Oh, the third Sunday. I see. You are going to deliver. Don't be silly. What was I going to say? Oh, Cookie Crisp was my thing as a kid. The ones that look like little cookies.
Really?
Yep. That was the one I always wanted. And then when Cinnamon Toast Crunch came out.
My daughter was a big Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I didn't like that. I liked Alphabets.
Alphabets. I always tried to spell my name with it and then eat that. Nady, you just like the mustache and the beard.
It's because he looks so cozy.
Mm-hmm.
You
just like a little bear.
You just want to snuggle up. You can't find them, Gabby? We still have them. Okay, your next box, I'll send you some.
They have Alphabets here in Minnesota. But trying to find Fifth Avenue bars for some Canadian and New Zealander was freaking hard.
What I had at band camp at the...
I had to go to like 78 places to find them.
Wait till you see my beard tomorrow.
Did you get it dyed?
What happened?
Well, he said he was going to get it colored.
I like the gray.
Me too, but I'm sporting my gray everywhere. Doesn't bother me.
It's distinguished.
I can't believe you like them too.
Yeah.
Oh, Alphabets.
I know.
I like Alphabets.
I
didn't like the ones when they came out with. Did they always have the marshmallows in them?
No.
I want to say they didn't always have marshmallows in them. They just had. It was like eating a Cheerio with sugar on top, like with sugar on them. They would have just a little bit of sugar on them.
I know some people will mix their cereals, Wendy. They'll like do Lucky Charms and then like some Cheerios or...
That was a thing.
Yeah. I think... You see, Helen, don't get nervous when Nate goes in there.
He just likes to support everybody if he can.
I don't believe that. He's a spokesperson for another company that's doing their training videos. They told me he looked too old. I have to dye my beard.
No, are you serious?
Wow.
That's against HR. They can't say that to you. That's so not kosher, Patrick. They can't say that to you.
Rice Chex Mix, Charms, and Special K with red berry. Ooh, interesting.
I don't think I could. No.
I put my...
I used to mix I used to mix 2 different kinds of Cheerios together, chocolate and frosted.
I've never had chocolate Cheerios.
I bought a box last week and I will not buy them again. I need to put myself on a ban.
Is it like tasting like a donut?
No. It tastes like Cocoa Puffs, basically.
Oh, okay.
But I sat, instead of eating pretzels or like, because I can't eat pretzels unless they're gluten-free pretzels, which aren't bad. I got sick of them. And I was like, I want something different. So I bought them. And I was just like, seriously. It's like I need to just eat a tuna fish sandwich or something instead. I need to eat something other than freaking Cheerios. And I just kept eating Cheerios. And I'm like,
I wish I could go with Gabby.
where are you guys going now?
They're going back shopping.
What did Nate say? People are laughing at him.
Patrick
I don't like to not know.
says he's old now. He has to eat Raisin Bran. I am Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. We don't have Cocoa Puffs.
Nate.
What?
Jeez Louise.
What do you
I'm
say?
not saying it out loud. You're going to just have to go back up there and don't put it on the screen.
He puts my pants on 3 legs at a time?
Yeah. You didn't have to read it out loud.
I thought it was a typo.
No.
I get it now.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it was a typo.
He's put his saucy pants on now, so.
Cocoa Puffs. Kathy's husband likes Cocoa Puffs.
I haven't had Cocoa Puffs in forever, but chocolate Cheerios are gluten-free, so I can eat them.
I might try chocolate Cheerios. We have the pumpkin spice ones.
Now he's dead. Now Nate just died. And you shouldn't have typed it. You started it.
Yeah, did you buy the pumpkin spice ones? We have.
Yeah, they're okay. Alex liked them, so I thought, well, I'll give them a shot. They're okay. I should have just gotten the cinnamon ones like I wanted, but I'll eat them. I don't eat bowl after bowl after bowl of them. Dry. I don't put milk on them because coconut milk with, well, that'd be gross.
I could just use water.
No.
Why not?
Because it would be disgusting. I just eat, since I stopped drinking milk, I basically just eat cereal dry anyway, if I get it, so.
Oh. I like raisins.
Add extra raisins for what? It's the only fruit or vegetable I can get. Gross, Patrick.
Tried oat milk?
Oat milk, if it isn't gluten-free, then I don't eat it. And I know that there's gluten-free oats. I'll have those, but almond I can't do anymore.
Good night, Paula.
Soy milk, if as a female, I don't tend to go to because of the issues with soy long term. So.
Love your Instagram, Paula. I'm glad to put a face to the name.
How do you milk an oat?
It's beautiful.
You put water on it and then squash it, basically, Patrick. So it's gross, in my opinion.
Hey, I have some coasters.
Coconut milk is pretty decent, and I can get it unsweetened, and it's only 30 calories a cup. So, night, Paula.
Look, I just bought some coasters the other day. Coaster party.
Coaster party. My coasters are stone. So.
I have some really fancy coasters from Burke's that I bought.
You have Burke's? Are they silver?
I think so. They're right here. Hold on. I'm gonna mute it in case things like fall down and smash.
She's gonna mute it in case everything goes crashing to the floor. Yeah, Burke's is nice. So these should be sterling plate, if anything.
Look, there's like must have been a wedding gift.
Did Nate start crying because you had Aussie coasters and not New Zealand coasters?
Yeah.
Or is Patrick just saying that he's crying?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, right away I thought, wonder if
Patrick just said that. Nate didn't actually start crying. He
I
laughed
wonder
at
if they
Patrick.
had the same lingo, like turn, you know.
They don't. They're too far away from each other. Made in China. So I'm going to guess they're Berks, but they're probably not sterling. They're pretty, though. They're probably plate. They're pretty, though.
Let me see if I can find like a little card inside here.
I know that Bargain Barons, they find Berks stuff a lot. And I want to say they've said that they're plate. So they're still sterling plate or silver plate.
I'm gonna see if they're. But they say a coaster / ashtray set.
Yep.
So
you can use them for either.
It's kind of weird.
Kinda.
No card.
At least we're not saying the same words together at the same time this time. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. That will drive him absolutely insane. Which I don't understand. It's a gigantic island. How does it not get on a map? It's like 1,000+ miles long. How does it not make it on a map?
Especially since Nate is there.
Well, I mean, he's not always been there, but seriously, how does it not make it on a map? He's been there for 50-some years, but how does it not make it on a map?
What? Where was Nate born?
New Zealand, Auckland, where he lives right now. But, I mean, he wasn't there like 60 years ago because he's not that old. But, I mean, why does a map not have New Zealand on it, but it'll have like some stupid little island next to Fiji?
Helen, you let us know. Yeah, I know. P with all the New Zealand facts.
What?
One time we had to look up the population, and it was like 1 million. We're thinking
in Auckland, yeah.
We were like, we thought he lived on this little town that had like 20 people in it, and he's like,
no. He lives in the middle of a ginormous
like
city.
15 miles in his rubber boots to town.
Can you imagine? Oh, that'd be funny. Hell, I live in a town closer to that. I don't even have a Kinko's. I don't have a Kinko's. I don't have a Walgreens. I don't have a CVS. I don't have a Target. I don't have, let's see. I have two. No, I have one main drag. Done. Well, I asked him one day, and he told me it's about 1,000 miles long. I said it's 1,500 miles to Alex from me. And Aaron thinks that's hilariously far. And I'm like, that's how long, because I looked into how far it would be for me to drive to them. And it was 1,512. And that would have taken me like 3 days to get there. So that's why I flew. Because it was so much easier. And I got there in 4.5 hours. It didn't make sense to...
What's the closest Walmart to you?
Me? Like... I don't know, probably take me like 10 minutes to get there.
That's not bad.
That's the only thing we have in town is Walmart, Runnings, and Menards. Oh, and there's a Hobby Lobby. Yes, I live on Mars in Minnesota.
Lots.
But yeah, there's not much down here, so
we have about the same.
Yeah. You know, you do with what you have. And I don't miss Target. I mean, I can always shop online.
We had Target for a few years and it bombed, so they left.
Well, what was I watching? I was watching, they're now going to be starting to put in full-size Sephoras in Kohl's, which I think is pretty awesome.
Really, Gabby?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Beautiful. Why do you think I want to go there?
If anyone goes there, they'll never come home.
We'll see. We'll see. Nate says that the prime minister might have to kick me out, but it is very pretty. I mean, if anyone's seen Lord of the Rings, that's literally what it looks like. But
It takes 25 minutes to get to one for Becky, and there's 6 in her town.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, well, are you in Denver or Loveland? I mean, if you're in a big city, like when I lived in Minneapolis, it took 25 minutes to get anywhere because you're in traffic. So, or you're taking this freeway to that freeway to go there, and then you're at stoplights, and I don't miss that. The convenience of having everything open all the time is one thing, but it's like I don't miss the commute to places and all that. So,
Yeah.
Colorado Springs, okay, and my uncle used to live there. So, I don't miss the rigmarole of a big city. I miss the conveniences sometimes, but all in all, I can get most everything I need that I need on a daily basis. It's not something
when you get older too, you don't need as much stuff.
Yeah. I miss the fun stores. Like I can't go to an antique store I have to drive a good 45 minutes now. Whereas before I could just go 10 minutes or whatever. So is what it is.
Man, I forgot about this stuff.
Now what do you got?
I forgot about this stuff.
Well,
These doilies.
doilies.
They're like little pom-poms.
Oh, that'd be fun under a tree. A little white tree or a clear one.
Something.
Something.
Maybe even a fairy lamp.
Maybe even a fairy lamp.
Or 2.
Could have a fairy lamp forest. Never know. Well, what do you think? You got small people in the morning.
Oh, I have small people. I think it's like 6:45. Charlotte wakes up.
Yeah, you gotta get you to bed.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Yep.
And what else is tomorrow? What is
Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah, we're not on Monday night. We're Wednesday tomorrow. So
it's very Christmassy.
Mm-hmm.
Those were from Lilac.
Yeah.
I hope she comes back soon.
Where's she at?
She's just
taking a break.
Her pageant and stuff.
Oh, her pinup things.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got her 2 different lives.
And I think too, like it's really hard to like keep buying and being in the sales all the time and be like a single income person kind of thing. It's not easy.
Well, and she's kind of got her name in there, so people will remember.
Yeah, and she just posted stuff about winning a contest, so I can't remember what on her Instagram.
Oh, okay.
And then her little dog had passed away, so I think some things were going on. So
yeah, everybody has a life that nobody you can't learn everything about someone just from Instagram posts. So they'll be around.
Helen, I'm going to watch your rerun of your Halloween haul too, and I missed your sale, so I'm sorry about that. I usually have to watch everything on replay, and I do.
Yeah.
But.
Yep, because everybody's got stuff to do, and
I mean, it'll be nice, after this year's up. Well, I don't want it to end, but when they go back home, I'll have all that time to myself again. So then I'll be like,
you will not regret 1 minute of this year.
No.
And that's the thing. You'll have all the good, fun times. We'll get Charlotte saying Petersen, before too long. She's trying. It's pretty cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
But it's going to be good. When you go through stuff, you just have to remember that it's
Yeah, no,
Remember to stay in the day.
I'm enjoying it all. She has
Yeah.
this Halloween book that has the flaps that you pull up and look underneath them. And I think we read it like 10 times today. It's just like I want to just pull my hair out, but then I'm like, she loves it. And so now I stopped reading the story and we just talk about what's on the page, like a
You make
little
up your own story. That's
kind
what
of.
we did with my nephew. Yeah, we
Yeah.
make up our own story to the pictures or let him make up the story. You know, and when she's so little, you probably just get, and then is this go supplies the
Yeah.
snah,
And she just wants to look under the things.
snifna, and then grandma, and then snifna, that's probably what you're gonna get, you know.
Mhm.
I remember when they didn't really say real words, and
Just one
then
to, like,
yeah, and then my nephew called me Michelle for the first time, and I just about passed out, and now he's almost 17. I'm like, it's just not right. My niece is going to graduate from med school in like 2 years. I feel so old. I still remember going to the hospital and them saying that she was, oh, you're here to see the baby, because she was the only baby in the whole thing. So
good night, Gabby. Thanks for dropping in.
yeah, we're probably going to head to, so
She'll be 10 next month, Kathy. Oh, I didn't. I didn't lie with COVID, but Sasha was in her last year of school. So this year's practicum, but last year she was in school. So technically I was her babysitter. So I still saw her the whole time. I don't think we lied too much, but we had our own little bubble and we stayed in it.
yeah.
Because my mom's alone. So she was allowed to have one person. My sister's alone, but had a baby. But she's still allowed to have one person.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You just have to be smart about it and not like you're smart about it. You guys are all staying in your own little, if you all lived in the same house, you'd have the one person anyway.
Exactly.
And you're all everybody's one up. So it's not like you went around and licked people at Walmart. So
I leave that to you.
no.
I know that's what you go there every day to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the Walmartian that comes over, and I was wearing my outfit, you know. I figured if I'm going to wear the outfit, I might as well just do it. So if I'm going to wear my tube top to Walmart, I might as well just act the part.
Instead of the Walmart greeter, it's the Walmart liquor.
Yep, the Walmartian. Here I come. This is how I get the reputation of being nuts, even more so.
From me, or?
No, from speaking out loud in person on live YouTube. I should just shut up. Yeah, that worked really well.
Helen's watching two people too. Two little ones. My granddaughter's one, and my sister's daughter is one, and I watch them both. So
Kristina's busy in the sense of going crazy all day long, pretty much trying not to let one of them escape.
My pajamas till after lunch because their moms come home for lunch. So then I go I'm able to go get dressed.
Get dressed and clean up a little bit and remove all the yogurt from your clothing and
pretty much
good times. Yeah. My brother's kids are 14, gonna be 11 and 7 almost. Night, Nady.
It goes by so fast. You know what? It goes by so fast. I think I was crying when Patrick was showing his daughter graduating there. And I just felt like, oh my God, like I remember that. And it's just so like, it's like great that they're growing up and stuff, but then you realize they don't need you anymore, really. Like, so weird. It's like an empty nest kind of thing you go through.
Yeah. Well, my nephew just went to his first homecoming dance and had his first date. And my brother and his wife were gone, and I ended up taking him.
Wow.
Taking Wyatt and his date to the prom or to homecoming or whatever. So yeah. And my sister-in-law was like, "Oh my God, he looks so handsome." And I had to tie the tie instead of my brother. And, you know, it was just one of those things that I was taking the pictures and they were gone, you know.
Yeah.
I think it was hard for them to not be here, but at the same time, they really needed a break and they needed some time to just be themselves. But I had
It
them
is,
giggling on the way to
it
on
is,
the way to the school.
they do grow up fast. I mean, and all our kids are out of the house now, and but then it does start to get good. Like, I mean, not like, hey, let's party, but it's like, hey, now I have all this time I can do something that I like.
You can do your hobbies and
Yeah. So,
not have to be constantly running kids
mhm.
places and
Oh
yeah.
my God, hockey. Oh, kill me. Yeah.
Yeah. And we never had any, so I just kind of go, okay. I don't know what it feels like to have kids get to that. Like, I don't know what it's like to be empty nest, you know.
Yeah.
But I know my sister, I'm
But
sure she has had a hard time because her two oldest are in college and one's almost graduated med school, like I said, and they both have significant others that are probably going to be husbands soon and, that kind of thing. And, we were both married. My sister and I were both married by the time we were married for many, many years by the time that her girls are the ages we were both married for probably 3-5 years already. So, but things are different now, things are very different now. So, but I mean, Megan lives in Nebraska. She's far away.
wow.
So she didn't stay in Minnesota for school. She went to where she needed to go to get her med school, where the caliber she wanted. And she commutes with her boyfriend commutes down and visits from Minnesota. So they're doing the long distance thing for many years until she's done. And
She doesn't have time anyway, so it probably will
yeah,
work.
I mean, she's in clinic 5 days a week and then has school on top of it. And she drives home. It's only probably 7 hours for her to get home on the freeways because you can drive like a bat out of heck from down there. It's like 75 or some ridiculousness. So you get to Iowa, it's 70, and then it's 65 once you hit Minnesota. And it's all freeway for her. So she can get pretty close to home before she has to do side roads. So, but it's fun. I get to follow her on Instagram and she works out and has a fitness with her friends. She has a fitness app or a fitness channel and she lets me follow her on that so I can make sure she's not dead. Because she posts when she works out.
That's cute.
And I get to see her like post workout. I'm almost dead because I'm sweaty and gross, but at least I get to see her, every few days or so. I get to see that she's
75 miles per hour.
Oh yeah, Colorado. Oh my God, they're insane. I'm like on a highway in the middle of a mountain, and I'm like, are you serious right now? You can't even turn that corner. Like the curve was like, wheom, and I'm just like, okay, I'd be on 2 wheels. I don't know how the hell you're keeping your truck on the ground, but nope. Yeah, here I go about 64 and a 60, and people are passing me here in Minnesota. It's like, I don't need to be there that quickly. I like my life. Thank you very much.
Oh no, you're a grandma driver?
No, I'm going 64 in a 60, and we have speed traps everywhere down here. My mom just got pulled over. Her friend just got pulled over the other day in a speed trap.
Oh
I'm
no.
sorry. I don't have a ticket on my license. I'm good. I'm 46 and a half years old, and I've never been pulled over. So I'm proud to say that I'm good, and I've never been in an accident.
Knock on wood.
I'm good. And I don't follow the speed limit. I'm over it. And people are passing me going like 75 miles an hour. I'm like, whatever, bye.
I just always think if they blew a tire, they'd be just.
Yeah, I drive an F-150. I drive a lifted truck. I don't need to be going that fast. If I blew a tire, I would flip. That's the other part of it. I'm like, I don't need to die getting to my dentist appointment. My mouth guard isn't worth it. Now, if my mom was dying in Wilmer, oh hell yes, I'm going 75 miles an hour. I mean, it's totally circumstantial. I'm going to be going as quickly as I can within reason. I'm not going 100, but it's like, yeah. I mean, my vehicle is not built to go 80 miles an hour. It's an F-150. You don't drive that fast in an F-150. Just because the speedometer goes that fast doesn't mean you go that fast.
75 in Texas.
Yeah, they're insane.
Wow.
No thanks.
What is that in what is that in kilometers?
No idea. Really fast. Stupid fast. Yeah, well, we don't do points in Minnesota on your license, but I don't have enough money to lose it.
Good night, Katie.
But yeah, it's just one of those things that's, and my folks, I mean, my dad, the only ticket my dad ever got, he forgot that he had to pick me up from tennis practice, and he sped from Montevideo to Wilmer. So that's a 45-minute drive, and he did it in 30 minutes, and he got pulled over in that time too. So I don't know how fast he was going, but
Wyoming doesn't have a speed limit?
I don't know. Do they not have a speed limit on certain roads, or do they not have a speed limit at all? I've been watching Longmire, but I don't know if that's an accurate depiction of what Wyoming has.
So it's 120, 75. Oh yeah, that's our speed limit's 110. Is our speed
well, yeah, 65 then. That's not so bad.
I always go 120.
I'm not riding with you when I come. No way. I'll drive. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'll take the foot off the gas a little bit.
If you're going 75 miles an hour,
it's not that bad. I thought you were talking like 130, 140. That's a little crazy.
What do you drive? A car or a truck?
An SUV.
Well, they're lower to the ground.
Yeah, you won't flip. Plus, they got lots of airbags.
Oh yeah, because being broken in 75 parts, but not having your face crushed in. It's all good.
Pamela. I'll go slower for you.
No, you don't have to go slower. Just you don't need to get there that quickly if we're just going to go find things at the thrift store.
Okay.
Life is not going to end. Plus, you'll be distracted by
your beautiful face.
Yeah, and
the curls.
Yeah, you got to be paying attention.
I better put you in the basement bedroom.
With the tree? Okay.
My cruise control was set at 80 miles per hour on my drive to the conference tonight, and he was being passed. See, that's not that bad.
Jesus Christ! What state are you in, Patrick?
I feel like Patrick drives a minivan. I don't know why. I just feel like he has a minivan.
I'm thinking like Envoy,
or like a Volvo station wagon.
You're in Iowa? Oh yeah, they're crazy in Iowa. And I'm going to apologize in advance, but I'm saying it anyway because I've learned this when I was in 5th grade. Do you know what Iowa stands for?
Iowa. A minivan. So no?
No, he doesn't drive a minivan. I learned this from a kid in 5th grade. And I don't have anything against people in Iowa. I just think it's a fun little joke, and it's probably super insulting, and I'm going to say it anyway, and I really don't care. The initials Iowa, like I-O-W-A, means idiots out wandering around. And I have remembered that bad joke since I was in 5th grade. And it just makes me chuckle, and it doesn't mean that they're all idiots. It's just I see an Iowa license plate, and I think it instantaneously, just like that. And I don't know why. I just do. Alan Cronin, thank you very much, because I still remember that bad joke from 5th grade.
Hyundai Kona. I don't know if we have that here.
Hyundai. Oh, it's a crossover. Yeah, that's what I would think. That's kind of what an Equinox is. My sister-in-law drives an Equinox, and she does over the road for Casey's gas stations. She's on the road all the time. And that's what she drives. So it's probably similar. Handles well on the road and yada, yada, yada.
He drove a Jag until COVID, like an older one, a car, or an SUV.
A Jaguar, I would guess, would be like a sedan. I would guess a sedan.
I bet you that went fast too.
But yeah, so you need to go to bed.
It's like Ford found on road dead.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that one. I'm not dead.
Your car's not dead?
No, never died.
It was a car. Okay.
I drove my first F-150 until the window seal went bad. The engine was fine. The window seal went bad and they didn't make that window anymore. So then I didn't tell the dealer that the window was bad, sold it on a sunny day, and got enough money to buy the new one. Smart.
SMRT.
SMRT. I am so smart. SMRT. But yeah, now I'm with my right shoulder. I can't hang on to the old crap handle to get out of the truck, and I fell twice last winter, and I need to get something different. But there's such a shortage on SUVs. I'm probably going to end up in this truck for this whole winter. So I have to just be wicked careful. Huh?
There's a shortage on all vehicles really right now.
I just have to be extremely careful getting in and out of the pickup this winter.
I don't think I could drive in LA. I mean, I would try, but I don't know.
Yeah. It's difficult to put a mask on a Jag. Well, I mean, you can put a bra on a Jag. If you really don't want to damage the front end, you can put a bra on them. I don't know about a mask. Probably, impede the wind or the airflow through the engine. All right, Kristina, you need to go to bed, babe. You've got small people in the morning.
What's the letter of the day?
I don't know. I didn't do the yep. I only got the yeps. Yep. Was 10 today.
It was 10 yeps today.
Yeah, I did it. I don't know what the letter is though.
It was F for family.
Or Foley, because that was my maiden name. We could say that. Foley. Fenton, fairy lamps, Fostoria. What else do we have? That's about it.
That's it.
That's all I got for you guys. I don't have any other F's. This is fun.
It was fun. It was a good little chat. Next time we'll have some stuff.
Next week maybe we'll sell some stuff.
You gonna sell some of your jewelry?
No.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that.
If you guys have anything that you want Kristina to bring next week, the people that are still left in the chat, leave it in the comments underneath the video. What you want her to bring next Monday.
Who's going to look at that?
You or me. Yeah. I can. Fine. I'll do it. Petersen. So if you want brooches, if you want glass, if you want enamelware, if you want linens, if you want doilies, if you want kitschy, whatever you want her to bring, leave it in the comments after we sign off.
And we want Petersen to bring Cocoa Puffs.
I can't eat Cocoa Puffs.
Okay, I want chocolate Cheerios then.
Chocolate Cheerios? I'm buying more chocolate Cheerios. Okay. They were out. They were sold out. I couldn't buy them today when I was there. Not that I was looking.
You were looking then.
Yeah, I looked, okay? I didn't buy them though because I still had the other ones in the stupid drawer that I don't really care for, but I can't waste food. So anyway, I'll see you guys next week, all right?
Thanks for joining us.
All right. Night, you guys.
Night, Pamela. Night, Jenny. Night, Patrick.
Leave it in the comments underneath the video, not in the chat.
Apparently someone's going to look at the comments.
I'm not looking at the chat. I'm looking at the comments.
Oh, Nettie. Bye. Give your little pug a little squishy kiss. Bye, Helen.
All right.
Bye, Becky.
Night, you guys.
Good night, guys. Thanks for coming out. And I'm push end and then another